wrestlers. Yeah, would you believe this wasn't the thing? This wasn't the thing where I went, oh no. It was these. it was this one. This is from Harry, and then there's also this. Sad.
A smaller machines would be a good idea.
Yes. Lighter.
Yeah, smaller and lighter would be a good idea to begin with.
Thanks.
Several times in a row. That's bad content. That's what some people might say. But you know, I'm happy to go on the feedback.
Oh, yes, here we go. Do.
Gomelon likes it, and that, I mean, that's a concern as well. Second, I shouldn't believe that didn't happen, would I? There's so many clips of me saying, oh, this definitely isn't a clip. She's a psychotherapist, Julia Reed. They're chanting fist. Fist, fist.
Round, dull.
Ray Gardens. That's
oh, I
good.
love that musical as well. I sure do love X.
Now we've got Fantastic Village, Blossom Symphony Tune. Tiffany's like a drum.
Yeah.
Flower.
The music man?
Flower
That's not
drum song. It is Flower Drum Song.
I never heard of that. That is
So many of these, Dr. Plan.
In the high jump. But first off, a look at the best and the worst.
Oh, if the high jump's coming, you're going to be asking that question. Yeah, there we go. You're going to be asking that question a few times, I think, Dr. Plan.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I want input from an Olympic shot putter.
Ribbit.
Is an elastic bands in the shape of a penis a robot?
Our Patriot gets it right.
He was just on the phone to her.
Oh my god, he's bursting blood vessels
Yeah.
there. Stop! Oh. Stop spitting on me!
Yeah. I feel wet now.
We're in the splash zone.
Yeah. This is horrible.
If you look,
He looks like a poem. That feels functionally the same as if I just put a picture of a poo on it, you know? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, which of these images would you say is worse? Which of these would you say is worse? Because I think it's close. Okay, they're coming up later. Tall versus wide.
I could start off with rhymes. I could start off with riddles. Loch Ness in that ring, I'm gonna smoke you like bacon on the griddle. And let me tell you, Ric Flair, you better think about what's gonna happen to you. Cause Monday Night Nitro.
It's like Craig Charles. I don't think that's true, Advent. I don't think it's true that I love the D. Take a nice A turn here. Just got 3.5 hours to deliver the chocolates. I think this started because of a thing King of Time said. Or actually, a thing that King of Time didn't say. No, it isn't, Abba. We've cleared that rule. That rule's been cleared. Oh, I missed my turn. I needed to turn, but I could just say left. I could just say I needed to turn left. So let's finish that one and then we can decide what we're doing after that.
There's no punishment, Mighty.
Well, there is a punishment.
Try it again.
I
Yeah.
have to do it again. But I don't think this is a
Harry is
punishment
filling up the
stream.
stream with £5.
No.
New rule. Every time Pete visits a new country, he has to research the biography of a famous pornographic film star from that country and read out loud 3 interesting facts about them to his viewers.
Did you hear that? Yeah, I am still green. There we go. Is this enough detail for Albert? The thing right now. If someone can clip this and send it to just post it off.
You pretend like the boys do, but now finally you are mine. Let bygones be bygones now. I love you. You can be more than a man can ever dream. Know what I mean? Let's go hit the hit, let's hit bam bam. That's the way we dance till we die. Let's go hit the hit, let's hit bam bam. Give me shivers on the spine. You are not a moment's baby. You are the man of my life. Let's go hit the hit, let's hit bam bam. That's the way we dance till we die. I used to worry so
Hi,
much about all kinds of little things. Now it is easy to laugh
Big Lads
and to
Night.
dance when it
Starting off with one of my favourite big lads, Freddie.
Now we're together forever. I know playing the games that two people only play when they're in love. Let's go hit, let's hit bam bam. That's the way we dance till we die. Let's go hit, let's hit bam bam. Give me shivers on my spine. You are not a moment's baby. You are the man of my life. Let's go hit, let's hit bam bam. That's the way we dance till we die.
Yes, Bommel, indeed. I feel like we've not had Freddie for a while, but I'm probably wrong about that.
That's the way we dance till we die. Let's go hit, let's hit bam bam. Give me shivers on my spine. Let's go hit, let's hit bam bam. That's the way we dance till we die.
Okay, Freddie's mine's up. Um, oh, ignore that horrible clang. Where are we going? Over here to the big lad scene. Right, hi everyone, it's me. I'm in the Atlas Ball. I'm in the orb. Hello, big lads. Hello, Eagle Chow. Hello, Big Popper. Hello, Bread Santa. Hello, Jazzile. Those are some good emotes. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's ready for the stream. The ideal stream for people who who the rest. How do you like your lads? They go big lads, please. They'd like this stream. Large lads only. Is a large lad similar to a big lad, Mighty Fighty? Oh, Mighty Fighty. An exciting mini new featurette. Can someone please try !MFSB in the chat, please? And see if I've set that up. There we go. There we go. That's a new useful feature of the stream. If anyone needs to check if there are bots. And if anyone needs to find somewhere to buy some woke clothes, both those things are contained within that command. We're gonna watch some big lads. Is that Stella? I'm happy to rephrase the sentence. Also, buy some work clothes here if there's preferable text. Some people have got a command. I've lost. No, I don't have one. I've got nothing to plug. Kate's got 2. I don't think why would Stalin have a command, Big Papa? I'd say the commands are mainly for my friends. Okay. Okay, we're going to watch the Big Lads. And we're also going to post a TikTok. Do I have the dice on here? No. Why not? I suppose I've never done it from this thing before. No, not really. Because lots of people are my friends, they just don't have something to plug, do they? I rolled the dice. It came up with a rare moment of good gaming, hitless boss fight. So it's one of the, I'd argue it's one of the few TikToks where I look all right. No, not hit. No. I did like the Pobot, brother. Yeah, it is in the It is. I tell you what. Let's go on to here and see if it comes up. Yeah, Bread Santa's got a command, but that's because it plugs Bread Santa's stream. See. Okay, where am I? I'm not on this scene. No, my brothers haven't got a command. They've got nothing to plug. Oh, thanks, Freddie.
Bread Santa is fizzing up the stream with £2. Hashtag Rip King Charles.
Yeah, Rip King Charles. Rip King Charles. Okay, I'll pop that straight in. Hang on, I'll show. Do people want to see the Pobot that Brady's made? Hang on. Let me show you this. And then we're gonna watch the 1989 World's Strongest Man tonight. Those would be tonight's big lads. Let me show you. Let me show you the latest edition. No. People are saying yes. They're just saying it out loud, you know. Hang on, let me put it up here. Okay, it's going to come up next to me. Okay. Hang on. Okay, here it comes. You're saying Bill Earns? There we go. There we go. What do we think about this guy? That's in the rotisserie now. It's kind of horrible pig. Yeah, it's a pig. It's a pig. And if you look closely, if we enhance, if you look closely, I'm in there. I'm in the pig. Why am I in there? What am I doing in there? Is that really good? Yeah, I was impressed. So I'll just leave that there. People can enjoy that. Meanwhile, let's get this. Let's get this. We might have to go into. We might have to go in here. There we go. Right, rare moment of good gaming, hitless boss fight. Do we want to relive that moment together? Do you want to relive? Been a high level crab game. No. Okay. Yeah. Look, we'll watch this, and then we'll watch the. I can hang on. Yeah, Josie sent me the clip right on the Discord. We'll watch the pig clip as well. Okay, we'll watch the pig clip first because that's come up on the screen. Okay, this is the pig it's based on.
I found this pig about 25 years ago, and I found it in an antique junk shop and collectibles, and I had to have it. Just couldn't resist.
And what did you pay for it?
It was around $200.
$200.
Which was a lot of money for me 25 years ago. But I thought to myself, it's really a unique object, and I had never seen anything like it.
Well, nothing is unique in our business, but sometimes
Unusual.
you see something you've never seen before.
Right.
And I must say, I've never seen this before. It's generically a pull toy.
Right.
Cast iron wheels and probably made in Germany.
Okay.
Probably made around
Think about it,
1895 to
Yeah,
1910.
you just see me
Most
inside.
pull toys you see from Germany are like horses.
Right.
They're about this big, little wooden platforms. Sometimes a lamb. Lambs are very popular.
Right.
Goats
Lambs
are
are
very,
very
very popular.
Goats are very,
You
very
seldom
popular.
see pigs. And you seldom see platform toys this big.
Okay, we're building up
So,
to
I
the
mean, this
moment.
is really exciting. Plus, you seldom find them so cute
Gonna
and so
crank the
animated.
volume right up.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him.
Do we get that?
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him, and you see his mouth go. I mean, this guy. Yeah, listen to him, and you.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him, and you
Listen
see
to
his
him.
mouth go. I mean, this guy is really a little charmer.
LTH in the
Glass
chat if
eyes,
you wanna listen to
painted
him.
paper mache, snout, and teeth. It's got this incredible action and just
Incredible
absolute
action.
charm.
Incredible action.
My
Yeah.
hunch is at auction, this could easily bring $2,000 to $2,500.
$2,000 to $2,500.
He's just a winner. Thanks for
Just
bringing
a
him out.
winner.
Thank you.
Just a winner.
I really appreciate it.
There we go. Animated pig pool toy. $2,200 to $5,000. Yeah, shall I set a donation goal? If we make that tonight on the TikTok, I'll buy this pig. Yeah, I don't think they said what it was made of, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to know, you know? Okay. Now it's time for the main event. Here's tonight's TikTok. Watch this gaming. Yeah, but, you know, I saw an opening and I attacked. Oh, I'm over me. Oh, that's bad. Okay, roll it. Oh, no, we're frightened, we're frightened. Okay, stop being frightened, please. I'll move myself up and then you can see both current me and past me. Yeah, it is. I've never really watched myself playing a game on Twitch. I very rarely see myself looking directly at the camera. Okay, fine. And hit. And he's on his ass. Yes, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get. Is it unsettling? Is it not nice relaxing gameplay? Oh, we're frightened. Okay, stop being frightened. I think this guy counts as a big lad as well. Big claw. I think I'm the lobster. Big claw. I think I'm the guy with the chopsticks. I think that's me. Come on. What's that hello? And hit. Okay, back off. This is tonight's TikTok. And hit. What, this one up here? Hit. What? If I'm the top one, who's this? Who's this? Big claw. Yes! Also, am I not? Is this not a duet now? There we go. Pollution scoured. Pollution scoured. Okay, the clue, the trick, yeah. Well, I will say, Brad, here's a little tip. The trick was to not get hit. There we go. There we go. If anyone needs some tips on how to do a hitless run, they are there at the end. The trick was don't get hit. Okay, that's tonight's TikTok. Get your hashtags coming in. No, Hitler wasn't involved. Right, I'll pop myself back down here now. Okay, what I've had hashtag Rip King Charles in. One day it's gonna kick off. Rip Charles III has one post now. 34 for Rip King Charles. I look different with full facial hair. Yeah, yeah. Come on, you're right. I'll look different when my facial hair is different. Oh, you mean Hitler? Oh, yeah, he would. He would, wouldn't he? He would look different. Okay, should we watch some Big Lads? Remember, you can keep those hashtags coming in through the night. You can use the channel points thing, send one in. And anyone that subs or donates. Actually, so have I turned the channel points thing on? I have, yep. You can use that. Or you can, this month as well, subs are cheaper. So if you want all the benefits of subbing, like those crab claw boats, or you don't have the ads. Are those the benefits? Yeah. I'm not good at promoting the subs. I'm not sure something's worth it. You get more points, thank you, Jazzo. Hashtag, okay, I'll put that straight in, Mighty Fighty. Absolutely off my carapace. That's good. That's good. That's related to the TikTok. Would you believe that's got 0 tox? Unbelievable. Oh yeah, you get the sub badges. The sub badges are nice, aren't they? You get little fizz things. Yeah, you can pop crab cam on more often. Yeah. Oh, look, let's watch some Big Lads. Let's watch some Big Lads. Oh, look at this. Look at the crab enjoying this. Is that Jamie Reeves? I think it is. Okay, it's Big Lad time. You do, Big Papa? Yeah, that's right. Do you know what? It's not in Germany. Oh, this is horrible. I hope I've remembered to turn mono on for you. I have, yeah.
And the competitors are from Canada, 33-year-old Dusko Markovic, Island Games champion and undercover drugs cop.
Undercover drugs cop.
From Finland, professional strongman Ilkka Numisto.
Ilkka.
And 45, the contest's oldest competitor. From Hungary, 31-year-old Laszlo Fekete, former top handball player and now his country's finest millstone thrower.
His country's finest millstone thrower.
Kuster, second in last year's World Superweight Powerlifting Championships. From Holland, another powerlifter, 38-year-old Ant.
Great look that with his hat and sunglasses.
From Great Britain, the young lion, 27-year-old Jamie Reeves, third last
The young lion.
1989 title. From America, 35-year-old Bill Kazmaier,
Bill.
experienced professional strongman and 3 times a winner of this competition. And from Iceland, 29-year-old John
There he
Paul
is, John
Sigmarsson,
Paul.
the showman and the reigning world's strongest man.
The young lion's just a cat. Yeah, you're probably right. Right, where are we?
San Sebastian in the heart
We're in
of
San Sebastian.
We're on the northern coast of Spain, in an area rich in its cultural and maritime inheritance. In La Concha Bay behind me 400 years ago, they were building vessels for the Spanish Armada. Now the Basques loved their sport and strength surfing sport in particular. So where better to come to see 8 of the toughest men on earth?
We can have this music the whole time?
The world's strongest man.
No, we've got different music. Yeah, was this the guy last time? Yeah, there were some tits. That one. I was hoping just to gloss over it. Yeah, I was hoping just to gloss over it. Yeah, Bill's in this one, Big Papa. Was that the guy that kept mentioning luggage? Yeah, no one mentioned the... I don't want to do a Basil Fawlty bit, but for God's sake, just no one mentioned the tits. I think it's fine. It's not TOS. Yeah, all right, I'll go back, buddy. It's not TOS if it's just if they just happen to be in the 1989 World's Strongest Man. I'll show you, Jezza. Don't worry. It's pipe music. Shall we do a prediction about how many times he mentions carry-on luggage? Because it was quite a lot last time, wasn't it? Do we want a poll? Do we want a... okay, hang on. Let me set this up. Oh, hang on. No one look at my back end. Yeah, okay. Look, don't worry. To anyone that missed the tits, I will go back. I'll go back. Yes, for God's sake, Kate, don't mention them. I'm glad no one tell Harry about this. No one mention this. No one mention this to Harry. You've been watching Patricia Routledge night. How's it been, Kate? How many times will luggage be mentioned? Okay, will it be 0 times, 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, or 9+ times? Okay, get your channel points in. Zero so far, and we don't. But the last time we watched it, I think it was with the 1988 World's Strongest Man. Every event he compared the weight to being like, oh, that's like 2 lots of carry-on luggage or something. Okay, do I? Okay, are you saying I need to rewind because we don't know how many times he's mentioned luggage? Yeah, much like carry-on luggage, we're about to...
San Sebastian in the heart of Basque country. We're on the northern coast of Spain, in an area rich in its cultural and maritime inheritance. In La Concha Bay behind me, 400 years ago, they were building vessels for the Spanish Armada. Now, the Basques loved their sport and strength surfing sport in particular. So where better to come to see 8 of the toughest men on earth do battle for the title of the world's strongest
Just look away now if you don't want to... Imagine if we go back and somehow it wasn't tits. It was just 2 bald men leaning in front of a woman. Oh, that's good, Josie. Oh, I genuinely did look away there. Oh. I think showing it a second time when I knew it was there may well have broken TOS, actually. But I don't care. We'll have to go back. Why do we have to go back? Oh, because I missed it. Yeah, but I saw it the first time. That's fine. It gives me plausible deniability. Who are these? Who are these guys?
The warm Spanish sun may be drawing holidaymakers to the beach, but the biggest crowd is gathering on the Maria Cristina Bridge for event 1 in this year's contest.
I don't know what to
Competitors are making final preparations at the start of this strength-sapping race, with the audience eagerly
It's
awaiting
weird
the
they
appearance of the current
were in there,
champion,
considering this would have been
John Paul
shown in the
Sigurðsson from
evening on
Iceland.
BBC Two or
Physically
something.
this time compared to last year.
I'm a wee bit heavier and stronger, I hope.
What kind of work have you been involved in during the year then?
I've been doing a lot of competitions and shows. I would have needed to do more training, but because of traveling all the time, it is difficult.
Are you fitter or less fit this time compared to last year?
Well, I can say I'm probably more fit, and quite a bit more fit than I was 10 years ago when I first won.
Well, Jamie, you did very well to reach third position last year. Can you go one better or even two better this year?
Two better, I hope. I wouldn't come if I didn't think I got a good chance of winning. So I'm going all out for it this time.
So off we go on heat one of the first event, the car turnover. And it's the Toronto undercover drugs cop, Dan Markovich, against the psyched-up former champion, Bill Kazmaier from America.
Toronto undercover drugs cop.
The course is 40 metres long, each of 3 cars to be turned over weighing 700 kilos. Markovich on the near side catches his cheekbone straight away. He's hurt. Now, how's the American doing? Onto his second car. Kazmaier quite nimble on his feet for a strong, heavy man. Moving on to the third. This is a good time.
That's a tip. If you've got some drugs to hide in Toronto, hide them under a car. It doesn't seem to be able to roll them over easily.
Hobbling towards the line, but 25 seconds. Very encouraging time. Where's Markovich? He's struggled so far. He doesn't seem to have the technique. And he's had enough. Obviously hurt and disappointed.
It's a good question, Jazzo, yeah. What's he going undercover as?
Bill, we see straight away you've got a little cut under the neck there. Have you felt that?
No, not really. The hard part was the third car when it started to walk away from me.
He's been cut by a car.
Strained my groin. Actually, in the first event, you try to hold back, go through smoothly without any injuries.
F for Bill's groin.
This is a real tough event.
You have a tough job in the streets of Toronto as an undercover cop, but this isn't the kind of thing you come across every day, though, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, I come across a lot of different things, but
yeah, right. No one tell any Toronto drug dealers what this guy looks like.
Can you pick up later on?
Of course I can. I'm a Canadian, am I not?
Well, let's see how heat number 2 goes, because in the red lane is Rudy Kuster, the West German, who's 20.5 stones, against Jamie Reeves, the British hope, 23 stones.
Okay, here's Jamie.
Reeves is fired up for this. He finished third last year. He wants to do better this year, and that's a
Hello, Harry.
start by the Englishman. Moving on to his second.
Nothing of note's happened. We're just watching some big lads.
On to the third. The time's fast. 14 seconds so far. It's ahead of where Kazmaier was at this stage. This is going to be fast.
Harry,
21 seconds.
There was something. I showed something on the stream that I shouldn't have done, but I think I've got away with it.
Sprinting towards the line. But Jamie particularly must be pleased with that.
Well done, Jamie. What a terrific start there.
Yeah, but this is just one battle. Now I've got to win the war.
Well, on to heat number 3 now, and it's the oldest competitor, Ilkka Niemistö, the former Olympic canoeist from Finland, up against the powerfully aggressive Hungarian Laszlo Fekete. 14 years his opponent's junior. Fekete, 19.5 stones, 6'1", his country's champion millstone thrower.
Okay, he's the Hungarian champion millstone thrower. That's been said several times.
So, Fekete on the near side there. It's all about getting the
and
right
I can't
grip
quite get my head around
stage.
what that means.
He seems to be slow, but he's found the right position, turned it over.
No, that hasn't really.
On to the second car. Oh, his technique's
Although
right,
the Hungarian guy has a very skimpy tank top on.
700 kilos on these cars, that's 3/4 of a ton. But the Hungarian's making it look easy. He's running towards the finish line, a chant. 27 seconds, a good time.
That's Fekete.
Niemistö is at 45, a grandfather, the oldest man in the
I think someone did clip it,
Slower
Harry, so
looking to turn over the third now. He's gripping this one round the wheel arch. His coach encouraging him on. Referee watching closely for infringement. Oh, has he got the puff? He's giving it everything he's
has he got the puff?
Come on, says his coach, come on. He's got it. Car rolls over, top to the line. And he did well to finish. The crowd very appreciative of that. This man's so popular, as we've seen in previous years, no matter how adverse the circumstances, he's always got a smile on his face. And I wondered what he's looking forward to most for the next 2 days.
Every event from now on.
And on to the next heat. Now this is Ab Volders, the Dutchman. He's up against the current champion, John Paul Sigmarsson from Iceland. Originally, Volders only came to watch the contest, but the official Dutch competitor dropped out and Ab has stepped into his shoes. Now let's see who'll make the early running.
The thing about Finland is everyone does a sport. So there's athletes just knocking about everywhere.
Very quick in his feet. These two men exceptionally fast at this stage.
Oh!
So far it's level.
That smashed a window, didn't it?
Turning it over, a sprint to the finish. And Balders gets immediately defeat and disappointment for the current champion.
I have to use a new technique, grab the tires. So I've never done it before, but it proved to be good.
Still, the time was very good and almost a dead heat with Ab there.
Yeah, but I could not sprint fast enough because of my leg.
Is that going to hold you back in other events?
You see, nothing can really hold me back. They are still at the same length.
Could have got some fresh cars. I have heard, Mighty Fighting, that sometimes they complain in this because as it goes on, it gets easier because the cars get rounder from being flipped.
I was that fast. You're faster, but you have to have the lift. And it's my kind of event.
I'm sure one of the ones we watched, one of the guys was moaning.
But this is a gamble because the American wasn't fully fit at the end of his first attempt. He might just be
Why is he doing it again?
Injury. Let's see how his time is. He sprints to the line. He seems in pain now. He's only half a second faster. The place is unaffected. The injury is aggravated. He's not happy.
Why has he done that?
So, confirmation of the placings at the end of event 1, with the Dutchman Ab Balders leading with 8 points, followed by the current champion John Paul Sigmarsson. Then it's Reeves and Kazmar, but Balders is well pleased.
Yeah, but there are a lot of strength events that's coming up, like the log lift, and I'm not that good at the log lift because you need a lot of body power.
I don't mean to criticise Ab. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But surely he was expecting there would be strength events in World's Strongest Man.
That's my gamble. You have to make some compromises, being very heavy and strong, or being lighter and faster. It's having a compromise between those.
What's this?
The area around San Sebastian is very heavily wooded, and it's not surprising that many of the Basque games therefore involve log cutting and log lifting. Now, our axeman has been busy all week cutting ramblets or oaks for our competitors, but this is only a tester. It's too light for them to lift.
That's true.
Now, I reckon I'm reasonably competent as far as strength's concerned.
What would you like it to do, Gobbler?
I can barely get it off the ground.
For this second event, we've moved into the centre of San Sebastian to an historic Basque square, the Plaza de la Constitución. And the news is that Kazmar is paying heavily for losing his gamble in the last event.
Well, Kaz, under that sock, there's some bandaging. What have you done to your foot there?
Well, I badly sprained my ankle in turning the car over on the second turn and the third turn of the second time, the second heat I had. The ankle twisted out of a low-cut shoe. It was built up a little too high. I sort of made a mistake on the footwear.
So, Bill Kazmar now perhaps regretting accepting that rerun. But now it's Ab Balders being driven on by his Scottish coach Jim Pollock to perform well with his attempt at 140 kilos. He wants encouragement from the crowd. Very appreciative, very knowledgeable crowd in this.
It's a cautionary tale, isn't it, Harry? Lewis Saunderson would have something to say about it.
This log goes right above his head. It's rolled onto the chest, but the arms must be straight and locked out.
Oh.
He hasn't managed in that attempt. Now, he's had enough, yes. Balders has decided to quit. Remember, injury is everything here. He must spare himself for other events if he can't manage this one. Now it's the turn of the champion, John Paul Sigmarsson. Same weight, 140 kilos. Now the arms must lock out. Yes, well done.
Well done,
Sigmarsson happy with his performance in this event. And every single vantage point taken in this old square, which used to be a bull ring. The numbers still in the doors corresponding with balcony positions. Well, these days it's man against man rather than man against beast. There's surely nobody more interested than Debbie Reeves as she watches her husband.
Oh yeah, do we remember Debbie from last time?
Jamie Reeves this time going for 150
Debbie
kilos.
is Jamie
Only
Reeves'
second
wife.
Lift, and they are allowed a maximum of 6 lifts each, so tactics are everything.
Yeah, it used to be the Birmingham Bull Ring, yeah. Oh, well done, Jamie.
But a superb lift for this Englishman who's trained so hard in the winter to ensure that he can compete fiercely in this particular competition. The focus of attention switches to that injured ankle that Kazmar is probably rather worried about as he attempts to lift 150 kilos, his own body weight.
No,
right above
not
his
mentioned
head.
luggage yet, have they? Maybe it'll be a no
Now, one more
luggage year.
thrust will do it. The arms are locked. Oh, look at the concentration. A tremendous lift by Kazmar, and the ankle seems to have held out. Well, it's concentration all round now
kid
as
in a
tactics
prison?
come into play. This is as crucial as the lifting itself because each of the surviving competitors has to time his run. He must ensure he can climb up the weights within his 6. Kazmar is being asked if he wants to attempt 160 kilos. No. Jamie, you're playing a game of poker here against two very experienced poker players. How do you decide what to pass on?
It's been a long season for all three of us, and when we're log lifting, it usually boils down to me and Kaz, and it's all a game of tactics, and then all of a sudden it's like waiting for a bomb to go off, and all of a sudden, boom, it's over.
But obviously you study the form of the other two.
Yeah, I've had a lot of waiting in the wings, so to speak.
So many similar, so many sort of analogies in
hand
here.
together. When do you start playing?
Let me see.
But none of them about luggage.
Well, the familiar Viking roar that's become the trademark of this great athlete.
Okay,
It's his third lift, with the log now weighing 160 kilos.
These cars do look stupid, yeah.
He must lock out the arms for the lift to be good. He's struggling though.
Oh no.
And drops it. He's pointing to perhaps a leg injury. And Sigmarsson hasn't sprung to life, but dangerous to rule out this great competitor. Now only two men left in this competition, one of them the husband of Sue Kazmar. Sue Kazmar will attempt 165 kilos. This is his third lift.
Okay, here's Bill.
And he's ever wary about this ankle injury because Kazmar very strong in the static events. Not as powerful perhaps on the cardiovascular events, but it is important that the ankle holds out here. There's a long way to go in this competition. Yes, he's done it again. Tremendous resilience for the fighter, Kazmar. The thumbs up for him.
What a fight.
Well, the crowd really relishing this head-to-head contest. The weights are going up yet again. Jamie Reeves' third lift will be at 170 kilos. Now, just to put that into perspective, he has to lift the equivalent of two fully grown 13-stone men right above his head.
It wasn't luggage.
This has to go above his head. He's locked out. The indication is good. And he's done it.
Right, okay, so for context, that was like lifting two 13-stone men.
The hopes of the whole of Britain. And the first to congratulate him is his great friend and rival, John Paul Sigmarsson. It's a measure of their respect for each other that they help one another with training techniques.
Jamie came to Iceland and we did some training together. Then I went to Sheffield, to Steel City, to train with Man of Iron, Jamie Reeves, and got some good power, good shoulder tips, and I gave him some tips about back strength. So we share secrets, you know.
That's nice.
Immense determination from the American, and no secret that Bill is out to beat the Englishman. Kazmar on 175 kilos, his fourth lift.
Listen to those
He's attempting
noises.
to leapfrog Jamie's weight.
Those noises aren't too different to the
Carefully
pig
because
toy,
of an
are
ankle
they?
injury. Steadying his feet.
Oh, no problem, Harry.
He's dropped it and he's in real pain now.
Oh no.
Well, the others
Bill's
must be
struggling.
concerned for him. There are one or two trainers on, and his wife is walking over to make sure he's all right. The others obviously concerned that their great competitor will be able to finish this competition.
Oh, it's not looking good for
Sometimes I
Bill.
get the feeling that Kazmar just pushes himself too far. First the car turnover, now the log lift. Is it possible at this stage to say just how this is going to affect the rest of the competition?
Well, considering when I picked up the 220-pound log and my bicep was ripped, I didn't have even a dream of making 300 and went to 380, so I don't know when to quit.
So injury means Kazmar has to accept second place,
So good-
but what a
good
great
for
win for the
Jamie.
Englishman. John Paul slips to third and Ab Valdez claims fourth. After that performance, Jamie's delighted.
To win such an event like this, which
He is a
I think
big
everyone
excuses
considers
guy, isn't he,
a power
Kazmar?
event, I'm very pleased.
And a very appreciative audience with the Basques here.
Yeah, great audience. I think I maybe come and train in this square every year.
So Jamie Reeves moves to the top of the table with John Paul Sigmarsson tucked in behind. Ab Valdez is on
Can
12
Jamie
and a
do
half
it for
points,
free?
just
He
ahead
does
of
need
Bill
the pipes,
Kazmar.
yeah.
Then there's a gap to Laszlo Fekete, Rudi Kuster, Ilko Nomisto and Dan Duskamarkovic.
Well, Esni Ontsi Garicia is the third and final event at the end of a very competitive and grueling day one of the competition. Another traditionally Basque game, and David Webster, the tournament referee, can tell us a bit more about it. David, how did it all
It wasn't
start?
one of mine,
In rural areas where people did this as part of their everyday work, carrying milk churn or heavy loads in their hands, needed a good grip. There was always one guy who could do it a bit further than the rest, and they would try very much to see how far they could carry them. And so the event evolved, called the Fergus Walk in Canada and the Farmers' Walk in Scotland.
So we stay in the Plaza de la Constitución for the third event. And when you consider that this region of Spain produces more strongmen than any other, it's no surprise that the competitors have enjoyed the support of large, enthusiastic crowds so far. Already a grueling event, but to add to the difficulty, these steps have been placed there as an obstacle.
Yeah,
Bill Kazmaier is deep in contemplation, obviously still concerned by that ankle injury. He's up against the surprise package Ab Volders from the Netherlands.
Is Ab the surprise package?
Now, this is not a race against the clock, it's a fight against pain, with the winner being the man who can walk furthest, carrying these two churns, each weighing 75 kilos. That's 165 pounds in each hand. Volders sets a cracking pace. Kazmaier gingerly watching that ankle, he's obviously in pain. Volders clears the first obstacle. Kazmaier onto his. The frustration he's obviously suffering. But Volders doing well, he's being encouraged by his Scottish trainer, shouting him on to greater efforts. But he's wobbling.
Oh, Ab's wobbling.
Steadying himself as he comes down the steps again. These mustn't touch the ground, and you can see the legs buckling under the pressure. Volders wearing gloves. And Kazmaier, steadily but surely, making ground up there. His Volders down. That's very disappointing for the Dutchman. Just stumbled onto the step, and the pain in his face tells it all. Kazmaier trying to climb up the steps. The crowd roaring him on.
Yeah, it's not mentioned luggage, is he?
And he's gone. 71 metres, opposed to 67 for Volders.
Oh, well done. A really gutsy performance there. I wanted that end of that fourth lap. Coming down those stairs, that just shot through my ankle.
What about the hands?
Well, of course, the hands fatigue rather rapidly. That's a rather small handle and it cuts right in.
It's like a knife and it's pressing there. It really hurts.
The pain transfers now to Rudi Kuster from West Germany, nearest the camera, against Dan Markovic. Desperate Dan, as he's sometimes called, there on the right-hand side, holds the world record for the Farmers' Walk, having carried 91 kilos over 130 metres in Ontario.
Maybe he must have been undercover as a farmer.
Markovic has dropped it. Well, that's a major turn-up for the books. He's such a favourite in this event, but he's gone. Kuster can capitalise here, more points to be picked up. He's soldiering on. But Markovic must be devastated.
This should have been your joker, this event.
I felt really, I could have won it. I felt that good. But it's, those are the breaks, I guess. What am I going to do? No use crying. Another day tomorrow.
You can still smile.
That's right, you have to.
Do we think someone else has got undercover as a Canadian strongman to try and bust someone on here? And that's why he can't do any of the events.
John Paul slowly but surely climbing over the obstacle. He's leading this, but remember, it's distance, not time that counts, and Fekete has gone round the obstacle instead of over it.
He tried your strategy.
Over the top, an appreciative round of applause from the audience. Sigmarsson battling away. He has to do well in this one. He's been disappointing to date. Round the pole at the far end. And wearing very heavy gloves there, he's got to cling on to make sure that he can complete this course and gather the points that he so desperately needs. Well, John Paul passed the point where Kazmaier stumbled, but he's gone himself. He did make 76, that's enough to beat Kazmaier. He goes top and must be pleased.
It must be your event. Yeah, I reckon I could do this one. I can carry shopping.
Using gloves and a lot of tape on the fingers. But
where's the word volume?
Because of using gloves, it slipped.
Because the lads are
I need to have my ass kicked.
Oh, very well, John Paul, but it would be a brave man who tried it.
What did he just say? I need to have my ass kicked.
I need to have my ass kicked. Because of using gloves, it slipped. I need to have my ass kicked.
Oh, very well, John Paul, but it would be a brave man who tried it.
Yeah, IN2HMAK is in the chat.
So, Jamie Reeves out to beat what John Paul said
When would
for
we
him.
use that,
He's off
Woody?
at the cracking pace straight away. Nemista on the far side there.
What's the use case for me?
Looks very
I need to
comfortable at
have
this
my
stage.
ass kicked, redeemed.
Remember, 165 pounds in each hand and a very, very narrow handle. The striking thing about Reeves is he looks very, very fit, enjoying every minute, talking to the crowd. And his wife's talking to him, Debbie urging him on to greater things.
Keep it steady, come on, what, another lap? All the way, Jamie, all the way!
While as a bodybuilder herself, Debbie knows about his capabilities. They train together.
We need to have our
ensuring
ass
that
kicked.
she gets the maximum effort out of her husband.
Some of them have got a use case. I mean, the thing is motivating. Quite often I ask this.
The mister staggering a bit under pressure, but he wants to get back online again. Well, the young lion stopping to roar at the crowd, and they really love him here.
No.
He may be red in the
The Jonathan Pierce one is sort of saying goodbye.
97 metres. He's won this
Sometimes
event,
it's
his
useful to
second
know
successive victory.
who's Paul Bearer and who isn't.
John Paul always reckoned this was his big event, but he didn't do it this time, did he?
Well, with due respect, John Paul wore some gloves, and the gloves started slipping. And he told me, he says, Jamie, don't wear the gloves. So, he's a good sportsman.
So Jamie takes full points, and the Englishman is looking really strong. Next, John Paul, then Kaz in third, and Ilka is fourth. No one's more delighted than Mrs.
Yeah,
Reeves.
do you know what? Me too, Josie, and I'm the one that does it, you know?
Overall competition.
Very important. We've trained all year for it, ever since the last one.
And are you going to do it?
Definitely.
Yeah, well done, Debbie.
It's certainly looking good for Jamie, who leads John Paul now by 2 clear points. The fighting American, Bill Kazmaier, is third, and Ab Valdez is close behind.
Again,
Now,
I just
the
think it's
Basques
fun
enjoy
to
good food,
abbreviate,
but
isn't it?
what degree of nourishment does someone like Jamie Reeves require each day?
Well, Jamie, there's enough food on the table
if you
here
think
to
it's fun
throw
to
a small
abbreviate.
dinner
Oh,
party.
look at this.
This is what you eat in one day. Why do you need it all?
Well, when you're training,
Oh,
you
look
create
at
what you
this.
need for a lot more food and a lot more energy. So obviously, you've got to up your calorific value.
How many calories are there on the table then?
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'd say
motivated.
maybe 12,000, between 12, 14,000.
And to put that into perspective, the average man goes through 2,500, the average woman 1,500 in a day.
Yeah, but you see, I'm 3 times size of a normal man, or 3 times weight. So obviously, I've got to eat accordingly to that.
It's got to be the right balance, though, hasn't it? Tell me what each of them does.
Your chickens, you've got your protein, same again with fish. With fruit, you've got your carbohydrates, same with your spaghetti, your minerals and your greens and your roughage.
It does, doesn't
protein
it?
again in milk, yogurts, and water for just good all-round body clearance.
If you're wanting to increase your body weight, aren't there alternatives to eating all this food?
No, it's similar to a fire. The more wood you put on the fire, the bigger the flame. So the more power and body size I need, I have to put more wood in.
At the start of day 2, we move on to the beautiful...
I was not expecting that analogy.
Eating all this food?
No, it's similar to a fire. The more wood you put
Similar
on the
to a
fire,
fire.
the bigger the flame. So the more power and body size I need, I have to put more wood in.
At the start of day 2, we move on to the beautiful Onderetta beach. It's
It's
hard
just
to
like
believe now,
eating
but
wood.
had last night's thunderstorm lasted, we might well have been rained off. As it was, the storm affected the competitors, including Sigmarsson, who yesterday disappointed himself.
I'm feeling better today. And Thor spoke to me last night.
This is the thunderstorm we had, was it?
And told me to keep on fighting and do more than I have ever done.
For Kaz, though, no such inspiration, just further injury.
Well, it's that bicep that I mentioned a little bit during the car turnover. So we're trying to wrap it in order to protect it so it doesn't rip off. I don't know if it's going to work or not.
For the holidaymakers enjoying the clear waters and golden summer sunshine of San Sebastian, another fascinating contest is about to begin. It's perhaps the one competitors dread most, and it's based on another Basque tradition which has travelled around the world, although nobody pays as much homage to the champions of this sport as the people of this region.
Yeah, that's what it
This
is.
is Hari Atzotzia, another specialist Basque event which is peculiar to this part of Spain. But for event 4 of the world's strongest man on day 2, our own competitors have their own version of this particular event.
It's quite simple, really. All you have to do is grab hold of 100 kilos of local rock, lift it onto your chest, up on your shoulder, and drop it. And you keep on repeating the process until you've had enough. Jamie going for his 9th lift here.
Local rock.
Sigmason looking for number 10. And
Just when it splits open, yeah. When it splits open, it says San Sebastian in the middle.
Now, Jamie has had 10 and he's had enough. He's pulled out. So John Paul going for number 11.
That's it!
And he's happy with that. Well, Kazmar has struggled with injury and that bicep really is hurting him. No wonder when you consider it takes 3 ordinary mortals just to lift these stones onto the platform.
Bill, if there's one word that sums up your performance so far, it's gutsy. How did you get on there?
Tom in the chat for 3 ordinary mortals.
Ready to go. These are the best guys in the world.
It's a killer.
Where's the greatest strain in your body when you're doing that?
Your arms. Because it tends to slip out when you pick it up, and you have to keep it in your arms. We're used to having all the strength in your legs, your back, but this is in your arms, and I'd rather have a baby than do this again. Believe me.
Well, there's no bed available in the maternity unit for Ab because he has to join John Paul, Jamie, Ilka and Laszlo for the next round. But the weight goes up to 125 kilos, which would make a huge difference.
It's a jump of 25 kilos, it's 25%. And I hope to do it once. If I do it, you get something to drink for me tonight.
I'll hold you to that.
It's Jamie Reeves against Ilka Namisto in the first heat of the final. Jamie, the youngest at 27,
I didn't like to say
Ilka,
Joseph,
the oldest at 45.
Yeah, I would say you're
Both
a standard
men weigh
immortal.
23 stones, and they've been asked to lift 20 stones.
Do you think that's why they stopped showing it on the BBC?
And Ilka makes it 1-1. Jamie's second. And that's good as well. Now Ilka trying to get the grip right.
Go on, Ilka.
But that doesn't reach his shoulder. It's a red flag.
Oh dear.
Jamie's third. That's good. Now, this weight is making a difference to the fin. The knees buckled together. But it's too much. He acknowledges that. And Jamie loses one there. Ilka didn't look happy there. The smoothness of the stone is much a problem as the weight. Jamie is just catching his breath. He must keep the pressure on his competitors. Ilka's not his only opponent here. Now every effort's going into it. It's up there. He can't keep his footing. Another red flag.
It looks very wobbly.
Well, the other strong men watching anxiously to see if Jamie can keep the pressure on. Absolutely determined. Desperately wants it, but the klaxon beats him. What can I do, he says. But the crowd enjoyed every minute of that. Now Laszlo Fekete and Ab Volders. Sporting handshake at the beginning. Volders doing so well in this competition, and Fekete, the millstone thrower from Hungary, he should do well here. Well, Jim Pollock, Volders' trainer, is urging him on. Well, he wants the crowd firmly behind him in this. Fekete seems to have the technique. That's a good hold. A white flag. And Volders trying to grasp this one carefully. A smaller man, the lightest man in the competition, just over 18 stones. Fekete with a second. His trainer acknowledges he has it.
Get it up.
Oh, look at Jim Pollock, an impromptu Highland thing there. That must have hurt. Bare feet in the sand.
Look, why is he just hanging around with his sandals on?
Pollock says we want the flags up quicker. Fekete marching on relentlessly. It's another white flag.
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Almost takes Jim Pollock out again. Well, these boulders can be lethal.
We'll see that again.
And Volders looking to improve on his one lift already. Once the crowd...
Yeah, come on. Yeah, why is he... I did think that when he was stood right there. Like, I thought he's going to get in the way. Because like, if he touches one of these guys lifting up, presumably it disqualifies the lift.
A smaller man, the lightest man in the competition.
There's also the very real danger of this happening. Here it comes. His wide stance. Here it comes.
Oh, look at the Jim Pollock, an impromptu Highland fling there. That must have hurt. Bare feet in the sand. And white flag for boulders. Pollock says we want the flags up quicker. Fekete marching on relentlessly. It's another white flag for him. And almost takes Jim Pollock out again. Well, these boulders can be lethal. The boulders looking to improve on his one lift already. He wants the crowd behind him. Not the most powerful man, perhaps the fastest in the competition. And these static events aren't his speciality. He's trying a different grip this time. The difficulty is rolling this up his chest.
Slow down. No.
And maybe his arms aren't long enough for that grip. Oh, Jim Pollock urging him on, almost dropping another one onto his foot. That's number 4
just standing on the side.
Delight in the Hungarian camp. No wonder he's joint top with Jamie. And Balders concedes he's had enough. He's down after one. And Laszlo Fekete clearly delighted with his performance.
Erős emberek megjön az ember ereje. Úgy érzem, hogy a étvágyam is nőtt. Harmadiknak nem lesz.
Well, we'll take his word for it. No one's big enough to argue.
You were coupling your fingers round it. Did you have the wrong technique there?
No, because I can't hold it like this. It slips. You saw it with Jamie around before. But when you hold it, it has a tendency to slip. And this, you hold it like a basket. Well, it went all right. I'm happy. You happy?
I'm delighted. I'm looking forward to that drink you said you're going to buy me tonight.
Well, I bought it already.
I think we were talking beer, actually.
Thank you.
The time for drinking is later on because now it's a serious business for John Paul Sigmason. He's lifted 3 at 125 kilos. He's going for a 4th.
No, I think I'm still here.
Yes, that's number 4. This man known as the King of the Stones, slaying his opponents once more. Well, he wants them behind because he's joint top now with Fekete and
was it a temporary F? I'm not dropped any frames.
Stopping to clap them on.
Is it all right now?
And that is number 5. Well, Hercules is back in business.
Hercules is back in business.
He's asking if he wants a 6th. Well, bearing in mind that he can save himself at this stage, he's deciding just to be the showman. Well, the world really is a stage for this Icelandic King of the Stones.
That's good advice, motivated.
Well, this is the John Paul Sigmason of old. Really back to top form and confirmation of his first win in San Sebastian. Jamie and Laszlo Fekete share 2nd place, with Balders and Numista joined 4th. And that win as much for Iceland as for John Paul.
In Iceland in the old days, we used to have many, many great men, fighters, warriors, also very great writers. They wrote down the stories about what the great men did, but now today we have not so great writers, we have only great strongmen.
Yeah, he must have got a chat with
has John Paul fired up again. He's threatening Jamie's lead. There's only half a point between them now. Ab Valdez and Bill Kazmar share 3rd place, so it's all hotting up at the halfway stage with these 4 drawing away. Back into town to our next location beside the river Urumea. Event number 5 is the truck pool.
Tell you what, let's have a quick break. I'll get a drink. I'll just check if everything's all right with Twitch. I'll see you in a minute. We're about, we're just over halfway through. It's very close at the top. Is it going to go to Iceland or Yorkshire? It's close. So far, no mentions of luggage. But, it's early days. Yeah, you're going to have to flip a truck over. Okay, right, I'll see you in a minute and we'll see who can flip over the truck. I'll turn the audio on this. Hang on. Here we go. Right, okay, I'll see you in a minute. Why did he sigh? Why did he do a little sigh? This is yeah, Harry. This is 100% live. There's no way this is a clip. I like the music of it now. I like the music. Right, here we go. Right, if someone can clip that, that would be perfect. I'm glad the crowd was here to see it.
Second day of Techno Games is over, and we've seen robots prove themselves in all the events. The evolutionary race is on. Come in, humans. Your time is up. Until tomorrow, from all of us here, good night from the
Can I get an F in the chat for humans, please? We're clearly fucked. Remember, of course, this was written by Peep Show and Succession writers Jesse Armstrong and Sam Bain. Just like a car.
Jump back, I want to kiss myself. It's the last day of the long jump. Jump back, I want to kiss myself. It's the last day of the long jump. Jump back, I want to kiss myself. It's the last day of. Jump back, I want to kiss myself. It's the last day of the long jump. Before we take
It is good. Yeah, 100% true, fuckers. Sam Bain and Jesse Armstrong. Come back. Stability issue with the map.
Oh.
No, robots are fine. Let's see what happens. Right, okay. It's Big Lad's time. Seeing what's going on with the Big Lads. Oh, remember, we've also got a TikTok going, so you can add a hashtag to that if you want. With the channel points, or anyone that subs or donates. No, we've not quite got to Mark Felix yet. Good evening, Dolly by the Dollar. It's 1989. Oh, what are we celebrating? Oh, that is of note. Congratulations, Josie. And of course, if anyone does want to look at Josie's collection of DVDs for sale, we can do ! Josie Hypatia. You pressed the wrong button. What were you going for? I got a Bavaria 0%. That's the drink I got. Big Popper. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'll pop that in a minute. I bet that's going to have tox. Okay, let's see who wins the 1989. Who's going to be 1989 World's Biggest Lad? It's me beating a boss on the crab game without taking a hit. No, it's not. Nothing's
halfway stage with these four.
Don't get Gomilon excited.
Back into town to our next location beside the River Urumea.
I'll check.
Event number 5 is the truck pool, but with the rain cascading down, this event must be in jeopardy.
Yeah,
the crowd
it's
is
got
improvising with any cover available as beach towels become rainwear.
Oh.
And you can see the rain is refusing to let up, and with the risk of serious injury facing competitors, the officials must surely be considering postponement.
How difficult is this to catch a real grip on it?
Well, did you ever slip on a banana peel? It's about the same.
You worry about Bill.
You ever sleep on a
Yes,
banana
I
peel?
always worry about Bill being injured, especially now because it makes the conditions very, very dangerous. They can slip, fall, hit their kneecap, pull a hamstring. You just don't know.
Disappointment for the large crowd, but with safety paramount, event organisers have wisely decided to postpone until tomorrow. The evening, however, is warm and dry, and there's a buzz of anticipation at the Café Guria at the Bencochea Plaza for event number 5.
Hello, Baldy. I'm watching the Last Dance
Few
Land
things are
Strongest
as
Man.
important to the Basques as their food, and right at the top of that list of priorities is cheese, one of the great favourite dishes here. Well, everybody's sitting around the tables just now, enjoying a nibble, waiting for the competition to begin.
Look at these
But I can tell you
lads.
this, our strongmen won't enjoy looking at the cheese one little bit. They've got 12.5 kilograms in each arm, and they want to keep it up for as long as possible. Jamie Reeves is the front runner. He's going for a world record here. Salute.
Salute. They won't enjoy looking at the cheese.
Well, Dan Markovic, a Yugoslavian-born Canadian, demonstrating his penchant for language. He was getting a rather disappointing reaction when talking to the crowd in Spanish until he twigged that they'd much rather hear Basque. So, with them firmly behind this Toronto drugs cop, it's up to Dan to make his mark. Now he must keep his arms touching the wood all the way along. If he releases his hands from the wood, then the clock stops. 12.5 kilos in each arm.
Touch the
strain
wood, hold
enormous.
the cheese. Yeah, he's an undercover
Everybody giving him
drugs cop.
encouragement, gritting his teeth,
Baldy
trying to bear the agony.
from Toronto.
Beginning to wobble. More than 33 seconds on the clock now. The strain in these biceps is enormous. Look at the expression on his face. Oh, the arms are wobbling. And that's it, 43 seconds for a brave start from the Canadian. Now, John Paul Sigmarsson. He's so close to Jamie, only half a point, remember, separating these two. Now, he doesn't like this one. The longer the arms, the more strain placed on the body.
The longer the arms, the more strain placed on the body.
Trying to keep it all under control. Trying to smile
Oh,
through the agony.
that's a terrifying
Doesn't matter
face.
at
isn't
this
it?
stage. The clock ticking on, but the arm has dropped, and that's disappointing for the champion. Obviously concerned.
I'm not sure
He
what
needed
to
the
say
points
about
badly,
it.
and that's what he thinks of that. We join it again with Avvaldas hitting the pain barrier, but it's a good performance, and he joins Markovic at the top in 43 seconds.
Yeah, well done.
Now Bill Kazmar. Such a determined competitor. But that's where it's hurting the bicep, strapped heavily. Oh, he's trying to shut out the
He's
pain,
asleep.
concentrating all the way. Great encouragement from the big crowd, though. It's like lifting a 2-year-old child in each arm. 43 seconds the time
There
to
we go.
beat. He's struggling.
There's an
Closer.
analogy.
He's done it 1 second into the lead.
It's like
ahead of
lifting a
Valdes and
2-year-old
Markovic.
child
What
in
a
each
brave
arm.
performance from this tough American. And he goes top. But there is one man who can beat Kazmar, and that's Jamie Reeves of Great Britain. His massive upper
Go on,
body
Jamie.
strength, a tremendous advantage in this event. He's so composed. Nodding away, I can do this, he says. He knows these competitors so well, and he believes that he really is fit for this event. Smiling away. Almost nonchalant. Yes, he says. Now he knows that 44 seconds is the time to beat. He's only 10 seconds short of that. And under no duress whatsoever at this
Under
stage.
no duress.
The clock ticking ever near 44. He's passed it, he's guaranteed of success. Now it's just a question of pride. Can he go for the world record? It stands at 72 seconds.
72 seconds of the cheese holding world record. Oh, no, he's
Hands are
struggling.
wobbling, tremendous
Oh,
pain.
do you not come off the wood there?
He's gone. What a performance, though.
What a performance.
Well, that
wow.
is Jamie's third win in a row, with Bill Kazmar fighting
Well done,
second.
Jamie.
Dan Markovic and Avvaldas share third. But this has been a disaster
Yeah,
for
he's
John
been
Paul
bothered
Sigmarsson,
then, wasn't
who
he?
could barely hold on to 6th place.
it is at the moment my worst event, but I am not so unhappy because the best man won.
John Paul's got some good events to come tomorrow, so I've only just won another little battle, not the war yet.
I'm only 3 behind John Paul, and my best event's a truck pull. I should do real well with the cart and loading, so I plan on getting right up there into a solid second and maybe even chasing Jamie.
Fighting talk from the American, and Jamie consolidates
Jamie,
his
isn't
lead,
it?
which is now stretched to 5.5 points. John Paul's stumble has cost him dearly. Kazmaier hangs on in third, and
Has there
Valdez
ever
is
been a
closing the gap
Yorkshire
just 1.5
strongest? No, there
points
hasn't been.
behind.
Just Jeff. Where's Jeff from?
Well, the competitors now head for their beds for some well-earned sleep, thaw permitting, of course. But visitors to this colourful city never seem to call it a night.
Jeff's from, like,
It's
Stoke,
Fiesta
isn't
week,
he?
and the streets are thronging till 4 or 5 every morning. Human pyramids, street dancing, even a reenactment of
Rock
the
the
bull run in
Kazmaier.
Pamplona, just 50 miles south of this area.
What? Hang on. What's going on there?
The sparks fly and the celebrations go on long after the firework-laden bulls retire.
They put fireworks on a boat.
And fireworks continue to light the skies all week as each region of Spain spends more time and more money than the last to impress the judges who assess the displays every night. And the next day, the crashing of the Atlantic breakers are no doubt aggravating a
That's
few sore
terrorism.
heads.
Day 3 of the world's strongest man competition begins right here in front of the beautiful La Concha Bay. It's another traditional Basque event, the Basque cart carry. Now the idea is to carry this massive cart for as long as the competitors can endure it, round the circle, and then there's a measurement to see how far they've managed to carry it. It's the very kind of event that will make or break Jamie Reese's chances of winning this world championship.
How do you think it's
Every
going?
single viewpoint is taken to watch another crowd pleaser.
In your own time.
And Rudi Kuster, the West German, is first to go. He's failed to worry the leaders so far, but he started very, very strongly in this one. He's heaving 228 kilos of cart.
He's going to spin a cart round. Yeah, Rudy.
Now in Basque games, the competitors are allowed to hook the cart into their belts to spread the load, but our men aren't in this one. Nevertheless, Kuster's doing very well. The pain is showing. The crowd are urging him on further, and this is his best showing.
Oh, this is good.
So far. Remember, these wheels mustn't touch the ground. Now the legs are going
Yeah,
to
that's right.
He's forcing himself
Yeah,
on
you spin
further.
the cart around and then they have to go in the back of the truck with
65
Rudy.
meters, a tremendous performance. Now John
Was
Paul
it
Sigmarsson has
her?
almost completed one circle. He doesn't look comfortable in this event at all. Racing through the pain, and he's stumbling along. And it's almost as if the cart's running away from him. He mustn't touch the ground. No, it's down. And tremendously disappointing, just 45 metres. And look at his legs, they're almost like rubber. Now Jamie Reeves, the tournament leader so far.
Right, here's Jamie. Yeah, all the way, Jamie.
John Paul Sigmarsson had to give up. His wife, Debbie, urging him on, but it's hurting. He's running round with them just to keep him on top of this one. Well, the cart crashes to the ground at the 54-metre mark. He needed more than that just to stay out in front. But this is a very technically difficult event.
Well, twisted, so he can't walk properly. And with the muscles not working in line, in your hips, puts a tremendous strain on your legs and hamstrings.
Well, we pick it up with Laszlo Fekete laughing off any doubts about his ability. He's gone round once already.
It's a terrifying man, isn't he, Fekete?
Trainer really winding him up for this one. And he's showing him where his competitors have stopped. He's past their mark. Just look how high the cart is off the ground. That's tremendous. Still laughing. No sign of crumbling at all.
This is Laszlo Fekete.
Further yet, past the next one. And down it goes with 68 metres. He goes into the lead. Now we'll pick it up with the injury-stricken Bill
That's a
Kazmaier
problem.
struggling
Probably
yet
big
again
lads as
against all
wrestlers.
odds.
We could have a
And only he can describe the pain he's been through.
A lot of spasm and a cramp in the arm.
Hill
Other than that, the legs start to go.
Kazmaier.
Think about one thing or the other. The ankle wasn't
There's a
doing
dead
anything,
cool
wouldn't come
guy,
along with
dead
me.
tall guy in the audience.
So thinking of head to toe pain. It's a pretty tough exercise.
So on to the last competitor, Ab Valdez, the sprightly Dutchman, now turning cartwheels quite literally. He's gone round once. As ever, Jim Pollock, his trainer, by his side. These two work together on the Island Games. But what a combination has been here this week. Very steady pace from the Dutchman.
There he is. Yeah, he's massive, isn't he? World's tallest man.
Now Jim Pollock screaming at the top of his voice. That's where you have to go, says Pollock. Come on. Now Fekete stopped there. Another few paces and he's passed him. Come on. But he's done it. 70 metres. He's beaten the Hungarian.
Yeah. They haven't used an analogy about him being taller than some luggage.
The challenge there was quite superb. Fekete, Kuster and Numista salvaged their pride, beating the overall leaders. But it really seems as if Ab Valdez was the bit between his teeth.
You've got a running event, two running event, Laura. You see some surprises today. Okay? Keep watching.
Okay, keep
so after
watching.
6 events, Jamie's still comfortably out in front, but Ab Valdez's success in the cart lift now means that he overtakes John Paul into 2nd place. Bill Kazmaier holds on in 4th position, but the American's injuries are having a severe effect on him. And so we reach the penultimate event in this competition for the Daft Trophy. This is one of the most famous of all, the truck pull. It's 380 horsepower, which normally drives these 6.5 tonners. Well, today there's just one man out in front apiece. It's a head-to-head competition, man against man.
Running out of time for them to mention luggage.
Kazmaier says he's favourite for this one, but that ankle injury must surely come into play. Jamie looking rather apprehensive, but as ever, a quiet word of encouragement from Debbie.
In a sense,
now,
Gordy, yeah.
There's Rudy Kuster, waiting for this one.
Should I change the category?
He's up against the Finn, Ilka Numista on the far side. Now they must stay very low for this. These huge wheels have to turn as quickly as possible. And the Finn, using spikes, digging into the tarmac, the German without them. Numista's using his hands effectively as well. Already he's building up momentum. The German rather high perhaps, not getting enough power into it. It's a good time. This 45-year-old Finn touching down in 29 seconds. The German just behind him. Well, a good performance from this very affable Finn.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Rudy seems happy enough, but how does the scorching heat affect the most northern competitor?
A little bit too hot for him. Finland got it.
It gets very hot in
Heat
Finland.
number 2 now.
What are you talking about? Off-season, in the summer the sun never goes back.
Will that ankle hold
it is the finish off the low, yeah.
He is very low down, he's making good progress already. Laszlo Fekete higher up, not using his hands effectively. And immediately you can see that it's Kazmaier who's pulling away. Remarkable resilience for this tough American. The time is not bad at all.
You thought the finish shook earlier?
Now he's opened up a gap in Fekete. And 28 seconds, a tremendous time. He takes the lead, and considering the injury and the pain he's gone through, that is quite fantastic. Well, he has to be helped to his feet, though. The ankle is obviously causing him much duress. The crowd clearly concerned about that injury.
Bill, how did the ankle hold out there?
I'm not getting anything out of it. Getting anything out of the legs.
Yeah, that's good, Big Papa.
It's too beat up.
You won't give up, though, will you?
Well, I'll try. But try as I may.
Yeah, Ikonen's good.
Wasn't my day.
Well,
that is lovely
knows
work,
the time he has to beat, and that 23-stone frame pushing hard against the starting block.
Kate's hair. Just pop that on there. Pop that on Mock the Week.
21.5 stones. And already it's Reeves who opens up the gap.
Come on, Jamie.
Debbie screaming at her husband. Oh, he's going so fast now. This is going to be a good time.
Oh, well done,
22
Jamie.
seconds, 6 better than Kazmaier. What a performance from the Englishman. And Markovic is down. But Reeves is delighted.
Really needed it, you know. But I think this is the harder lane on this side. So, you know, Ab's very strong, so is John Paul. So, just have to wait and see.
Well, Sigmason still clearly determined to retain his title. He needs a good result in this one. And off they go. Sigmason almost flattened his face. And Valdez is a full 2 stones lighter than the Icelander. Jim Pollock urging his man on. And already it's the Dutchman who's taking the lead. Now this would be another major upset because it's Ab Valdez who's moving ever closer to the line. The time's going to be good. 24 just ahead of John Paul Sigmason. And defeat for the Icelander, another major disappointment. And a short second place for the Dutchman.
I like truck pulling, but I don't like losing. But losing to a better competitor, you have to take it.
If I'm second in this event, it's more than I could expect in an event. I'd like to beat Jamie again. Sorry.
Well, really no need to apologise because the replacement Dutchman is making a late run. While Jamie wins the event, Ab takes second place. John Paul slides to third, and Bill Kazmaier has to accept fourth.
Jim, did you really think this man was
up to this kind of task?
The kilt guy's gone tops off.
Because he had been competing for 2 weeks in Highland Games and he was trying to relax. We said we were going on a holiday. He was trying to get a relaxing couple of days watching the other ones do the work. And then on the Thursday morning, he came to me and he said, "We're working this weekend."
Well, Jamie Reeves is almost unassailable with a massive 7-point lead. Ab Valdez pulls away from John Paul to a clear second position, and John Paul's title is relinquished, with Bill Kazmaier in fourth place, well ahead of the rest of the field. The last event switches venues once more with the Old Harbour grabbing centre stage. This town, of course, has relied on its fishing fleet for centuries, a fact reflected by the rich variety of seafood restaurants which line the harbour walls. And this crowd has relished every event. They don't want to miss the climax of this thrilling contest. Jamie's parents can relax now with the winning post in sight for their pit worker's son. Back at the pit in Sheffield, they'll be rooting for him too. But they'll all have to wait because the 6'3", 21-stone Icelander's not giving up his title lightly. John Paul still defiantly slaying the heavenly opponents.
This would be great with some night sushi, yeah.
And nice to see a sporting handshake with Bill Kazmaier, the man who's never given up throughout. Well, after 3 hard days of competition, this is a gruelling finish. The object is to load 6 awkwardly shaped items, each weighing 90 kilos, onto a truck. Now the course is 10 metres and uphill. John Paul knows better than anybody that the world's fastest strongman, Valdez, can deny him even a second place. And that would really dent his fierce Icelandic strongman. So he really has to burn up this course to save his honour, and he started well.
Yes, she went right Matty, surely.
Tossed onto the truck. Remarkable to think this man started as the title holder. He's fighting now to retain even second place.
I reckon someone must have had a word after all the luggage
The
last
last
year.
item, the anchor. 90 kilos, every one of these objects. And on it goes, 44 seconds. A last stab at the gods who conspired against him. He's been under par all week, but fought to the very end.
Well done, John.
Well, the large crowd packed into the harbour area, warming to the showmanship of John Paul Sigmason. And with the issue of second place yet to be decided, the Icelander concedes that, barring injury to the Englishman, Jamie Reeves is the new title holder. But John Paul has some kind words for his great friend and rival.
Jamie Reeves, man of iron from Sheffield, champion now.
Well, Jamie acknowledging that glowing tribute from his hero. So let's see if it's to be Sigmason or Valdez who finishes runner-up. There's a real spring in the Dutchman's step, with Jim Pollock demanding maximum effort. Jamie needs only one item to be loaded to confirm him as champion. But the full focus of attention is on the Dutchman. Can he put John Paul Sigmason into third place? 44 seconds is the time to beat. Valdez starting very strongly. Reeves is giving it his all as well. That boy filled with sand. 90 kilos in every object. Balders is really motoring. The fish is tossed onto the back of the truck. 2 items left.
Yeah, that boy
Balders just has
sad.
one object to take to the truck. It's going to be tight, only 8 seconds left. He's really struggling with this one. One last effort is there.
Got it. He's got it.
Balders wins the event and takes 2nd place in the championship.
Nice and that big lad's out the wires in.
Now Jamie loads this on, picks up his crown.
They haven't got many lads at all. It's got a very small population.
Delighted. Second in the championship, you must be delighted.
Well, remember that this 1 point makes me 100,000 pounds. Think about that. It makes you run like hell.
Well done, you came here to win the world's strongest man competition.
Everyone
You've
think
done
like
it.
that.
Yeah. You know what makes it better? Is to beat some great champions like John Paul and Bill and Ab. They're all great champions, and to do it in a field of this calibre makes me very happy.
I know how desperately you like to win these things, but you're very, very worthy of your praise of the others.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, you know, the other guys are great. They really are. I mean, they deserve all that they get. John Paul's been a good champion for 3 years, 3 times. Jamie is well deserving of the championship. He trained really hard. He came up so fast in the last 2 or 3 years, building up his upper body, his lower body, and then his conditioning and his practicing at the events. You can't say enough about him. He deserves it, obviously.
At the moment, my sword is not sharp enough. So, in about 5
Yeah,
days,
that's a good point, Betty.
I'm going to go to Sheffield and get a new sword. And Jamie Reeves, the world's strongest man now, he is going to make it for me. So, you will see me and Jamie back next year, fighting again for the title. But it is a great honor to lose.
He is banging on about Sheffield. Sheffield is his pipes, isn't it?
So salute for Jamie. He's a true champion.
2 former champions so sincere in their praise of Jamie Reeves, who wins the title so magnificently by 5 clear points. Ab Valders takes 2nd place, John Paul Sigmason has to accept 3rd, and the brave Bill Kazmaier finishes 4th.
Yeah, Sheffield's his luggage.
So in the Evening Sun, Mr. Chris Thornycroft-Smith, Senior Executive of DAF, the event sponsors, presents the winner's trophy and a cheque for £5,000 to Britain's Jamie Reeves.
It won't fit all his... We've seen his dinner, it won't fit on that plate. Well done, Jamie. Well done, Yorkshire. Yeah, flip that car. Lift that log. Walk that charm. Yep, lift up the stone. Yeah, do you not remember Trans World Sport, Betty? Go. There we go. Well done. Well done, big lads. We don't want to do it again. I missed that the first time. Watch this, lads. Boom. They were in Spain, in San Sebastian, the Basque region of Spain, Geeky Jeffy. I did realise about halfway through it did sound a lot like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's very close to the start. Look, do we want to see it one more time? And then we won't see it again. Then we'll never can we just see it one more time so we can all just agree to ignore it? Will that help?
The northern coast
If
of
we
Spain,
all watch
an
this
area
one more
rich in its
time,
cultural and
we can all
maritime
just pretend we've not seen
in
it,
La
right?
Concha Bay behind me 400 years ago, they were building vessels for the Spanish Armada. Now, the Basques loved their sport and strength surfing sport in particular. So where better to come to see 8 of the toughest men on earth do battle for the title of the world's
It's very brief. I think we can ignore it. Okay, here we go. Everyone get ready to ignore this. Okay, don't see this here. Okay, we can see that. That's chandeliers. That's fine. No. Okay, are we happy now? No, I'm not sure, Big Papa. Everyone was asking. Yeah, no problem, Jimmy. Let's see this guy hit the truck again. Oh, boom. Okay. I'm not obsessed. I'm not the one that's obsessed. Okay. Oh, here's Bread Santa's new Popot. Something to enjoy. Pilt. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that could stand for. Oh yeah. Hang on. Let's just see if. Okay. Do we think this looks like me? I don't know. Maybe a bit. Maybe a bit. This look like me? Is that me? Is that me? Yeah, he's a much better groomed me, isn't he? Yeah. Thanks for that, Verti. Okay, do I have any hashtags to add? I think I've got one. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how many tops this has. Remember, if you've got Prime, it's only got 5. Only got 5. It's in a book about a film he directed that's all about truck driving. Oh, thanks, Baldy. Thanks, Baldy. Let's see how many tops this has got. 412. Okay, remember, we can keep those coming in. Keep those coming in. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can sub, and it'll only cost you whatever that costs. And you can watch a film. What films are on Amazon Prime? Pete with would it, buddy? Would it? Because if anyone does do a Presto, they can also have a hashtag tonight. You can also have a hashtag. So, little deal there. You think I could pull it off? Yeah, you could watch that. Thank you, Baldy. Yeah, if you sub with Amazon Prime, not only can you watch me, you could then afterwards you could go and watch Sex Lives of the Potato Man with Mackenzie Crook and Johnny Vegas. So think about that. Think about that. Okay, should we take a quick break? And then we'll come back and we'll watch 1989 Pure Strength. I think that'll be fun. It's team based. Yeah, it could be either, couldn't it?
Gamolan is fizzing up the stream with £2. Pooey Chestnut.
Thank you, Gamolan. You can also have a hashtag for the TikTok if you'd like one. But give it some thought. I'll be back in a minute. I'll write that down. Yeah, thanks, Gamolan. Can everyone please thank Gamolan? Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Right, it's clock time. Okay, here we go. take the lead. Well done, Clot. There you go, really working the clot out of his legs. Well done, Shamrocks. There we go. Big fan. The trick, yeah, well, I was saying, Brad, all along, the trick was to not get hit. The trick was to not get hit. Remembering to do the big claw attack did help a bit. Yeah, that's one I could. Yeah, I'm one with the crab. Yeah, hitless run. I'll do it next. Saxophone controlled. But yeah, the big claw did work. You've got to stay. There we go. Okay, well done. Well done, big lads. We don't want to do it again. I missed that the first time. Watch this, lad. Boom. They were in Spain, in San Sebastian, last region of Spain. I guess we're going to discover Novi Sad anyway. Probably Belgrade. Hello, Josie. Oh, so Z. Okay, so SZ just makes sense. So it's just Szeged. I guess we should go into Novi Sad to make sure we discover that. Maybe we go to the petrol station in Novi Sad. Save here. Keep the game.
You sensed it. Is it like sort of?
Well, no, it's just this is where it crashed. This is where it crashed last time.
Knowing when a horse is about to fall.
This is where it crashed last time. Oh, I can try shooting the birds this time. See if that helps.
I don't think they do anything.
Oh yeah. Just feel like there's some bug where it crashes when you cross from one bit to another. Hashtag bedwetting awareness. Hashtag Peter K. Hashtag Paddy McGuinness. Hashtag UK nostalgia. Hashtag Rip King Charles. Hashtag follow for follow. Hashtag I stream on Twitch. My name's Pete. Like, subscribe. Pics of feet. Well, actually, pics off eat, I think it says. I don't think I... That's a great shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
New episodes. Two hits left. Oh fuck! You're right. You are right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You can't hear. You can't hear this. You can't hear this. Oh god! Is this my job? Oh yeah, that does fill up the docks.
Embrace, and I think it's just another example of robot wars bringing families together. Unfortunately, you did it at Port Gina's expense. You devastated her, but important victory, and congratulations on the final.
Yeah, they were great competitors. I knew that just an inch here or there, and we kept pounding them, and they kept coming back.
Hashtag luggage. Hashtag luggage. Great. Oh yeah, I need to settle the prediction. Very disappointing. Very disappointing on the. Very disappointing on the luggage. Very disappointing on the luggage. Let me add that straight in. Should we try a different prediction on pure strength? I reckon for pure strength, it should be how many times they mention bagpipes. Because pure strength, they love to go on about the bagpipes, right? So pure strength is where we got the original bagpipe lore. Okay, hashtag luggage. How many talks did that have? Hundred and Ludgag 255, luggage 162.6k. What's the bag? Do you not heard about the new bagpipe law? Is your video? It certainly can be, Josie. It certainly can be. I'll pop it on the. I'll pop it on the dice. I've got it. Oh yeah, it's in the talk folder. You want to see the video of Josie pushing a bin down the stairs? Where can you see it? I'm sure Josie will pop it in the Discord. I mean, I can probably play it now, if that's what people want. Well, we're thinking of a we're thinking of a prediction. Should we do how many times I mentioned the bagpipes? So I don't know if it's my IP. Josie, I know it's in our Discord DMs, but I have to scroll through so many so many videos of ladies wrestling. Am I? Oh, you're right. Am I looking in the wrong DMs? I'm looking in the wrong DMs. Yeah, you're right. It's here. Sorry, everyone. I was looking in the wrong DMs. Oh, oops. I've zoomed in on this guy. Okay, are we ready for this? Can we be ready for this, you know? Let's make sure we've got audio on. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here it comes. Boom. There's a bin. Here it comes. Okay, we'll give it a second time. I'll show it one more time because then we would have seen it as many times as the tits. Great bump from the bin, yeah. There we go. Okay, happy with that? Unfortunately, luggage wasn't mentioned. Luggage wasn't mentioned at all, so that's a real washout. Real washout for the luggage backers. One more time. Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, for the bin fans. A very satisfying kind of wonk. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh, if I bring this up, it's just... Yeah, I hope so, Josie. I hope so. Okay, let's start a new prediction. Hopefully we'll have better luck this time. But this time, it's how many times will bagpipes be mentioned? Any reference at all to the pipes, and that counts. Get your channel points in. Number 0 is absolutely in play if the luggage is anything to go by. Okay, are we ready for pure strength? Here we go. Remember, this has got a good theme tune. This has got a good theme tune. Laying pipe. Laying pipe. Laying pipe. Okay. Here it is. Okay, this is too loud. I'm going to keep it count to the theme tune. My heart is the strength of 10 because I'm pure of heart. King Arthur.
Pure strength, pure strength.
This is a particularly good title sequence, isn't it? Okay.
Welcome to Pure Strength 3, coming to you direct.
That's good, isn't it? That's good. test. Extra strong trophy. Yeah, test in the chat. The True Ball extra strong trophy.
Welcome to Pure Strength 3, coming to you direct from Stirling Castle in Scotland.
And here's Jim
This
Davidson's
year we have
ex-wife.
teams from America, from Great Britain, from the Netherlands, and for the first time I see 8 strong men, all taking part in television's quest to find the strongest nation in the world. Well, referee of the grueling events you're about to see coming up, and my fellow commentator, Jeff Cade.
Yes, Jeff,
Hi,
he's
Jeff.
got a tie
Just
on.
how strong are these men?
Well, in one word, I think it's awesome.
That is
in fact,
pretty
one of
fair
the
bet.
competitors we've nicknamed the Nightmare. I won't tell you which one, he probably hit me. But no, I think 16 events in 4 days is probably the most grueling testing event that I've been associated with. I'm sure the competitors will say the same. Some of the events, well, they've never been seen before. They've been looked at, they've been devised so we can not trip them up, but actually test every ounce of strength throughout the body.
So, 8 super fit strongmen raring to go. Leading the American team, Bill Kazmaier from
it's
Alabama. Bill's 6'3" tall
Strongest
and
man
weighs
who ever lived,
320
question mark.
pounds. His teammate is the colossal O.D. Wilson from North Carolina.
O.D.
6'7" tall, weighing 385 pounds. The British team, the tallest man in the competition, 25-year-old Mark Higgins, just under 7 feet tall and a weight of 350 pounds. Partnering Mark is 27-year-old Jamie Reeves, 6'3" tall, a weight of 325 pounds of sheer muscle. And the newcomers, the Icelanders, Magnus Ver Magnusson, 6'1", weight 280 pounds. His partner is Holti Arneson, 26 years of age, 6'3" and 300 pounds.
Oh, so John Paul's not come.
The Dutch team, 31-year-old Charlie van den Bosch, 6'4" and 325 pounds. And partnering Charlie is the oldest man in the competition, 39-year-old Ab Walders. He may be the smallest man at 6'1", but certainly one of the strongest. And as the contestants prepare to do battle, the Americans Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson get to grips with the specially made gigantic 100-pound broadswords for the sword and chalice strength test.
Are you ready?
Oh, look at this. Why is it steaming?
Go!
Each team must hold the broadswords at arm's length. On the cross tips of the swords is a wine glass balanced on a plate. The combined weight to be held for as long as possible is 210 pounds, a real test of pure strength. The British team of Jamie Reeves and Mark Higgins holding firm, the Americans Kazmaier and Wilson holding at a slightly lower angle. But the Dutch already in trouble.
Uh-oh.
The Icelanders Magnusson and Arneson in a high hold
Yeah,
but wavering.
that's not in how.
The British and the Americans seem to have it well in hand. Bit of movement there, but the pressure really building on the enormous shoulders of these strong men.
Oh.
And the first to lose it are the Icelanders. A poor time for these newcomers to pure strength. The British contestant, Jamie Reeves, looks totally unconcerned. The Dutch having serious problems now. Van den Bosch won't be able to hold it for very much longer. JB and Mark holding on in there.
Oh, Kazmaier's struggling. Oh.
Charlie really struggling now.
Charlie is struggling indeed. Keep it up, Charlie.
And the Dutch team lose it after
Yeah,
1
it
minute
could be
and
much
19
better, yeah.
seconds. And now it's just the British and the Americans left. The Americans won it last year. Can they repeat their victory here at Stirling Castle?
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Looks like the British team are in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
Needs all the teamwork they can muster. And the strain really beginning to show on Mark Higgins' face. He's not going to hold on to it. No, and it's gone. 1 minute and 48 seconds for them. But there's no doubt about the winners. It's the Americans, O.D. Wilson and Bill Kazmaier, with a time of 1 minute and 55 seconds. Bill Kazmaier there with a big smile on his face. The Americans off to a fine start in this first event.
That's good.
Hey, it's really tough out here holding this thing. It's super heavy. You know, this is O.D.'s first time at the World's Strongest Man competition. outside of powerlifting. They said he didn't have any experience. I think he did real well.
Odie, how was that for you?
It felt pretty good. Had a pretty good teacher. He's strong. He's real strong.
It's the first time he's ever held up a wine glass on a plate with a sword.
Okay. British team, Jamie and Mark, we thought you had the Americans then. What went wrong?
Well, I think I got the DTs, and I don't drink.
Very tough event. We've lost one battle, but we're still in the war, and we've got a lot more fighting as yet.
No confidence lost yet?
No, this is just the start of things. We'll warm up as we go through the competition.
Brave words, but in event one, Sword and Chalice gives the Americans 10 points, Great Britain take 8, Holland 6, and Iceland 4 points.
This next event is an event which neither myself or Mark have ever done. It involves lifting these 220-kilo logs.
Yeah, he did say something about battles. He seems to love a euphemism.
And large, they're around 5 foot high. So that's in itself.
He also said eating loads of food was like putting wood in his mouth.
We don't know whether it can be done. And as for cutting them and then running with them, well, what do you think, Mark?
Well, I think we're probably fitter than the Americans, and we're also a little bit taller, so it should suit us, but they are very heavy, so there's a lot of strength that will come into play as well.
Are you ready? Go!
I wasn't paying
So it's
attention,
the
but I'm sure
Americans
we'll be able
versus
to
the
work out
British
what's
in the
going on.
first heat of log cut.
Log
The teams
cut.
must straddle the logs and heave them any way they can to the trestles, then the tough part really begins. And at the trestles, it's the British just ahead of the Americans. That's the easy bit over.
Yeah,
Don't
first to the
forget that these
trestle.
logs weigh 500 pounds apiece. Each team must lift the log into the trestle, chop it in half with their axes, and then drag the two halves to the battlements.
Okay, yeah, this is a mad event. Because I think we'll
The
chop the
Americans
log.
struggling a bit there, but no such problems for the British pair. Their log already firmly wedged in the chopping trestle.
Get that wedged in the chopping trestle.
And as the British start to chop through the log, the Americans finally have their log in position. They seem to be
Yeah,
taking it
trestle's
quite a lot
strong.
easier. And this is hard, wet wood, those
Yeah.
axes making very little
Yeah,
impression.
CTL in the chat.
The American slow start seems to have paid off. They appear to have more energy,
got
whilst the
more
British
chopping
pair
energy,
are
haven't they?
tiring fast. All they have to do is break those logs in half. And Odie has decided to use his massive weight to speed things along. And it works. And Mark and Jamie decide to copy Odie's successful style. Kazmaier well on his way now to the battlements.
That was
Odie's
good.
dragging his log along. Looks like he's taking a dog for a walk, but this dog weighs a staggering 300 pounds, but he's not hurrying, taking it very easy there. And that's a disaster for the British, as Mark Higgins gets the entire 300-pound weight on his stomach. The Americans have reached the battlements. And Mark, with a little encouragement from Jeff Cates, tries to get over a severe winding. Jamie Reeves, though, on his own at the moment. But the Americans slow to start, fast to finish. Jamie still struggling without his teammate. But Mark Higgins finally rejoins his partner for the last section of the log pull, and he's not a happy man. Odie back on the bench, waiting for the Brits to finish.
Yeah. Well on, lads. That looked really painful. Oh, we're going to get a replay.
And that's what happened. Both parts of the log falling onto the unfortunate Mark Higgins. But a good fast run for the Americans in just under 2 minutes.
Judges, are you ready? Track clear. Good.
Come on,
are you
Charlie.
ready?
Come on.
Go!
It's like
Into Heat 2, it's Holland
that would be a
versus
terrible way
Iceland.
to
Charlie
try.
Van den Bosch, Ab Walders for
You know,
Holland,
like in the
Otto
wrestling
Janssen
when
and
the
Magnus
table doesn't
Magnussen
break?
for Iceland.
It was like that, wasn't it?
And the Dutch are moving
but a
very
log
quickly
fell
to the
on.
trestles.
Okay, goed tegen hem.
Although the Icelanders are smaller men, they managed to heave that log into the trestle faster than the Dutch.
Yeah, Iceland first to
Remember,
the trestles.
500 pounds worth of wet.
Okay, is anyone going to try and stupidly jump on the
Ab
log
and
this
Charlie still
time?
struggling with their log. The Icelanders chopping already, and they're going through that log like butter. A nice style there.
Jeff's
Charlie
going to
Van
have
den
a
Bosch
word, right?
obviously
You're going to
not
say
that
don't
keen
jump on the log.
lumberjacking.
Turn the log. Come on.
Yes. How hard is Jim Davidson's butter? Oh no, no, I'm wrong.
And look
Smash.
at that, a very fast time to the log break by the Icelanders. Now, if they can get a fast pull to the battlements, they should win this without a problem. The Dutch really slowing down here. But the Icelanders have 10 feet to go. And Charlie Vandenbosch really tried himself an injury, and it hasn't worked. Not a wise move after what happened to Mark Higgins in the first heat.
So badly,
no such problems for the Icelanders, handling their 300-pound log sections like matchsticks. And they finished the race in an incredibly good time of 1.5 minutes.
That could have gone so badly. Well on the Icelanders. Boom.
And the Dutch finally make the break, but they're way down the field.
That was a very fast time. How did it feel?
Great. Very great.
What was the easiest part for you?
I think it was the cutting.
How was it for you?
Well, the people in Iceland, they have a great expectation for us because we won the World Championship up in Canada, the team trophy there. So we were off with a very bad start. But in Iceland, we say that bad start often brings good end. This is our first time.
Bad starts often bring good ends. That was a smooth log break.
And we can do something.
Well, we started after seeing the first heat. We thought we'd do it nice and slowly and finish before them, but one way in the middle something went wrong.
But the Icelanders, with an incredible time, gives them 10 points. USA in second place take 8. Great Britain third, despite Mark's fall, gives them 6 points, and Holland 4. So after the first 2 events, United States lead with 18 points. In joint second, it's Great Britain and Iceland on 14, and Holland bringing up the rear with 10. And so the battle for points continues up there at the castle, in an area that's well used to man's struggle for superiority and excellence. This is Stirling Oldbridge, where in 1297, William Wallace defeated the English forces at the start of the Wars of Independence. Today, it's one of Stirling's best-known landmarks. We're here, we'll take a short break. Back in a couple of moments with more pure strength events. See you then.
Yeah, F for England. Oh,
From one of Scotland's most historical strongholds. Built on volcanic rock, Stirling Castle towers above the town it was named after. As our mighty men now prepare for their next challenge of strength.
Next event, brick lift. The lifter must start with his hands on the brick. No other part of the body is allowed. So it'll be up, 1, 2, down. First lifter in the brick lift, Charlie Vandenbosch, Holland.
Okay, it's time for the brick lift.
12 bricks in your own time.
No mention of the
1
pipes
minute,
yet.
starting from
Go on,
now.
Charlie.
Good lift.
Good
down.
lift.
And each of those bricks weighs 5 pounds.
Next lifter, Odie Wilson, USA.
So their first warm-up lift is a weight of 60 pounds.
Good. Third lifter.
Yeah,
Iceland.
they do, don't they, Big Bob? Yeah.
Magnuson.
Remember, they've never been seen
Ready.
before.
Go.
As Jeff Cape said, it's the squeeze and lift technique which makes this event so demanding.
Yeah, you've got to squeeze, you've got to squeeze.
Good lift.
Good
down.
lift. It should have been Mince, right?
Fourth competitor.
Yeah, never seen but looked up.
Great Britain, Mark Higgins.
Oh my luck today, this is going to drop on my foot.
Come on, Mark.
Ready, go. Good lift, down.
And they make the first round look easy. No problems with 12 bricks, but now it's up to 18 bricks,
Okay,
a weight of 90 pounds.
18 bricks.
Charlie Vandenbosch for Holland.
Wow, Charlie.
Good lift.
O.D. Wilson, the USA.
On your chin, on your chin. On your chin. Yeah. Good lift, down.
On your chin.
Magnus for Magnusson for Iceland.
There's Magnus.
And no problem for him.
No problem for Magnus.
Ready?
The big man, Britain's 6'9" Mark Higgins, now fully recovered from his log roll.
Good left, down.
All the competitors still in the running as the number of bricks has increased to 20 and a weight of 100 pounds.
Oh, no.
No lift.
Each man can have 2 attempts. Van den Bosch goes for his second one.
Good left.
And it's
Well
good.
done, Charlie.
O.D. Wilson on 20 bricks.
Hello, Shadow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're having stomach trouble. Oh,
But
no.
fails to make it. An obs out.
This is pure strength,
Mark
1989.
Higgins attempting
A lift in
21,
bricks.
but he too fails to make it and is out.
Okay, 22 bricks. So.
And Charlie Van den Bosch out on 22, leaving Ver Magnussen to attempt the lift of 22
Is Magnus
bricks
Ver
to take
Magnussen
away
going to be the best brick
110
lifter?
pounds.
He is.
And he does it to give Iceland an excellent win and a good chance to win the Trebor Extra Strong Trophy.
It was tough, but it's the first time I tried it, so I'm very surprised to win it.
Is it a trick to be able to do that with the squeeze? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I think so. It's a bit of technique. It's the hardest point is when you...
That shouting
turn
lad
it
made me
around.
spill all my bricks everywhere.
No, start controlling it. First time, in the chest and hands.
Good left.
So Iceland take 10 points, Holland 8, Great Britain 6, and the American team 4.
Hello, excuse me. Oh, there you are. Well, I've now been joined by the Giants down here in front of the castle for the last challenge of the day. It's called the car pull, and it works like this. The two teams race together. Now, the first man in each team starts off by pulling the lighter vehicle, that's the Volkswagen Golf, 30 metres using a hand-over-hand pulling technique. Got that, lads? Right, once he's across the finish line, the second man in the team, dressed in this harness here, starts pulling the heavier vehicle, that's the Volkswagen Passat, the 30 metres. And when both vehicles are across the line, the clock stops.
This is very
And harnessed up
Partridge,
in
isn't it?
blue for
Naming the
Iceland,
car
it's Holty
models.
Arnason, and for Holland, it's Ab Walders. But the towers who will start the event are Magnussen for Iceland and Van den Bosch for Holland.
You ready, Holland?
Okay, it's Holland against
Ready,
Iceland.
Iceland? Are you ready? Go!
And getting those cars off the line is the toughest part. Once they're rolling, it's speed, strength, and a super strong grip. These men are heaving these smaller saloons, each containing 4 12-stone people, a total weight of 2,000 pounds per car.
It's got 4 guys in there.
And Holland's Van den Bosch is over the line first and sets off his teammate Ab Walders. Iceland's Holty Arnason right on his tail. Just look at this Flying Dutchman move. He's 13 years older than his opponent Arnason, but he's sprinting now. An easy victory for Ab Walders.
Charlie, you all right? What's happened to the hand?
Well, it already happened in one of the first events, but it doesn't get any better right now with these events.
Let's have a look. Ah, God, did that rope hurt?
No, you don't feel it when you do it. It hurts now, but not at that time.
Ab, that was terrific car pull.
Yeah, and I had the
Yeah, who
advantage
puts this?
that he pulled a little quicker than Magnussen, so I could start. And if he's behind you, then he's pushing you on. But with the right.
I imagine they must have taken some kids out
Mark,
of
you're
the
chasing
crowd.
Holland's time of 18.6. That's the first pull we've been told.
We're going to do it. I'm fairly confident of this. Jamie's a good puller with the harness, and I'm pretty good with the ropes, so all being well, we should be in for some good points here.
Good points.
Stand by, pullers. Timekeeper.
So in Heat 2, it's USA versus Great Britain.
Mark, are you ready? Go!
Kazmar and
No, I
Higgins
think
doing the
one
heaving.
car has 4
O.D. Wilson
12-stone
and Jamie
people.
Reeves harnessed up for stage 2.
Yeah, would you rather pull a car
And Mark's
with
predictions for this
4
section coming
12-stone
through as he
people
uses
and
every
12
inch of his
4-stone
massive
people?
body to heave this Volkswagen Golf towards the line. And he's made it. giving teammate Jamie Reeves a head start. O.D. Wilson struggling to close that gap. But just watch Jamie get that power on, heaving his body weight down for maximum traction.
Well done, Jamie.
Pulling well ahead of the American for a conclusive win in the final event for the Trebor Extra Strong Trophy. But out of the two heats, who has the fastest time?
Steam ahead indeed. Hello, Jamie.
Wow, Jamie, you sprinted up there.
Yeah, I'm seeing one very particular piece of heritage.
The partner gave me a good lead again, so I know the only thing I had to do was just stay ahead of OD.
Yeah.
So.
What was in your mind? What did you think to spur
he did,
you on?
yeah.
Oh, just trying to get to this line as fast as I could. We really need some good points out of this event, you know, as a challenge. So it was a very critical event for us, and we came through good.
But no luck for the Americans with the slowest time of the day.
Charlie, how's your finger now?
A little bit better. It was a great physio.
Well, it might ease the pain to know that you won that one.
Yeah, we're very pleased with that because, you know, we didn't start off so well, but this is a good victory.
Well, I can tell you it was a very close victory. Ab, 0.1 of a second.
Yeah, well, we trained not on power, we trained on this kind of events. Speed, explosive power, because there's a lot of carrying, running, and let's hope it plays out on the end.
You should have expected them to need you to be strong.
It's going fine.
So after the final event, Holland take 10 points.
Yeah, that's probably true,
Great Britain
Jessie, yeah.
8, Iceland 6, and USA 4th with 4 points. At the end of 4 events of Pure Strength 3, the final placings put Iceland in the lead with 30 points. Great Britain and Holland level pegging in 2nd place with 28 points. And last year's winners, the USA in 4th place with 26.
Well, Helty and Magnus, well done. You've got the most points. You must be delighted.
Yes, we are very happy to be the first of the first day, but it's a 4-day competition. And there are 3 more to go, but I think we have many good events left, so we are not giving up.
Well, Magnus, this is the first time that Iceland has taken part in Pure Strength.
Yes, it is. And we will do as well as we can.
You train together quite a lot.
Yeah, we train for the powerlifting in Iceland. It's like a circle. We do powerlifting in the winter time when it's cold and dark. And when the sun shows up, we come over to Scotland for Pure Strength, whatever we can do for the strongmen, and it's very nice.
So Iceland, newcomers to Pure Strength, just marginally out in front. But all that can change next week when we have 4 more tests of strength, stamina and endurance on Pure Strength 3. Join us then.
There was thunder in heaven tonight.
We don't get the theme tune. Okay, we do get the theme tune again, we're here. My strength is strength of 10 because my heart is pure. It was, wasn't it? Do we want that transition again? You never really like... Last year's one was sponsored by Mighty White Bread. So, would you prefer 4 days of mince or 4 days of bread?
Front, but all that can change next week when we have 4 more tests of strength, stamina and endurance on Pure Strength 3. Join us then.
There was thunder in heaven tonight.
Is that you, if you and Brady are doing a duet?
Pure strength, give me pure strength, invincible, unbeatable, unstoppable, unbelievable, one heart, one soul, pure strength, give me pure strength.
Welcome to Pure Strength 3, coming direct to you from Stirling in Scotland, famed for its bloody battles for Robert the Bruce, King of the Scots, and for its historic stronghold, Stirling Castle, where our mighty test of strength is being staged. Out in front at the moment on a narrow lead, it's newcomers to Pure Strength, Iceland, ahead of the other international competitors.
And here are the leaders in the competition, Icelanders Magnus Ver Magnusson and Holty Arnason preparing for the first event.
You're right, Baldy,
in blue, representing Great Britain at 6'3", Jamie Reeves, his partner 6'9", Mark Higgins.
Thank
Ab
you,
Walters, 6'1", representing Holland,
I'll pop
with
that in a
teammate
minute.
Charlie Vandenbosch at 6'4".
So, yeah.
For the USA, O.D. Wilson on the left at 6'7", and Bill Kazmaier 6'3". And our first challenge would test the strength of even this big brute. It's the bow and axe contest held here in the Queen Anne Gardens, a 17th century royal bowling green, though no sign of anyone bowling here today. So one or two spectators might well be bowled over by what they're about to see. It's all about archery and weighted axes. This is how it works. Our 4 teams of 2 strongmen stand back to back. Now, the archers start off the contest. They're holding arrows on bowstrings tensioned to an amazing 100 pounds.
Maybe this is just for people dressed in
And then they have to draw the
1989.
arrow back, which has 2 white marks on it, and the furthest white mark has to pass through the handle. And if I see the white mark pass through the handle, he has to release the arrow.
Right.
And on the word shoot, his competitor partner has to lift an axe at arm's length and hold it as long as possible.
That's some axe.
Until the pain gets him, and he lowers it down to a tape. And when the axe touches the tape, the time will stop.
Now, hang on, Jeff. You were holding that with 2 hands. Is that allowed?
No, it's heavy.
The wimp.
Yep.
So it's 1 hand out straight.
1 hand out straight until they touch the tape, and then the time will cease.
And making it look easy is our archery champion, Philip Van Buren, who prepared the bows. And the
thanks,
right
Philip.
left in bow and axe, the USA, Holland, Great Britain and Iceland.
Begin!
I was a child. I was watching my
And the
mum in an
Icelander
archery
Magnuson
competition.
already having
And
trouble
she
despite encouragement from his
wanked her
teammates.
tits I'm glad I didn't stream that.
Iceland, shoot!
This is going to be a tough one for the
Oh,
Icelanders.
dear.
That lead-handled axe weighs 130 pounds, and it's going to be a long hold for Holty Arneson. The Dutch fire. Ab Walters takes up the axe. Iceland still going strong. England and USA maintaining the tension on the bowstrings.
Oh.
Britain lose it. Wilson for the USA fires after 1 minute and 16 seconds. That means that Kazmaier should have a short axe hold to win.
Oh, they can lean into their partner. That's nice.
No, not the other way. USA, lower it a bit.
Holty Arneson has already been holding his axe for 1 minute. Surely he can't last much
Yeah, he's
longer.
doing well, isn't he? Staying there.
And Kazmaier getting back support there from his partner. And just look at
He's
the line
quite
of agonising
whiny.
concentration.
I'm also not.
Looks like it's no problem for the incredibly strong Jamie Reeves
think
of
he
Great
moans
Britain
it.
or for Walters of Holland.
USA, lower it a bit.
Also, he does try to cheat in everything.
Reeves in trouble now. Ab Walters for Holland loses it.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
Jamie
You're right,
Reeves follows
Josie. Yeah.
suit. Another triumph for the tough Americans, Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson. I have a feeling I know the safest place to be. Between these 2 guys. O.D.
What's up?
Terrific.
Yeah, it was outstanding. A little hard, though.
You
Had
can
to
relate.
stop a little bit during part of the left time, but I hung in there.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good.
What did you think to yourself?
I was thinking I couldn't let him down. And I ain't gonna let him down the rest of the day, so we're going
Very
for
clear
it.
penis
Right.
outline.
That's right.
How are those
A
muscles feeling?
VCPO.
Great. Just a little tired. They're great. You'll be surprised what that bow takes out of you. But it does. So it's the first time I ever handled one like that. And it was great.
Bill, he gave you a terrific start, eh?
Did he come through? An extra 5 seconds, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I knew Jamie and Mark would be awfully tough. He came through, it was great.
Yeah. Were they your biggest competitors in this one, do you think?
Yeah, they won last year, and we were, if we could beat them, we'd take the first place. I'm happy we did, we needed the 10 points.
We'll just take a close look at the pure strength of these gigantic athletes in the final agonising moments of bow and axe.
Come on, Holdy.
Holland, stop!
And the results after the first event are USA first with 10 points, Great Britain second with 8, Holland third with 6, and 4 points to Iceland. Well, I'm now standing between the inner and outer defence walls. This particular part of the castle was built in 1500 by James IV. But this whole area is steeped
He'd be the
in
British
history. As you
Empire.
stroll around, you hear the school children mentioning the famous words of Robert the Bruce, hero of the Battle of Bannockburn, just 3 miles or so up the road. He said, try and try and try again. In other words, never give up. I'm sure that's going to become the motto of our strong men as they prepare to do battle on this cobbled hill climb. It's called the waiting game. It's all based on carrying provisions into the castle up there. Now, it works like this. Our competitors have to gather sandbags, bales and barrels, and then they have to race them, 50 metres up that 1 in 4 gradient up there.
The total weight, about 1,000 pounds. Oh, I wish there was something cool to drink in this particular barrel. It requires strength, it requires stamina, and it requires speed.
Well, I think this wouldn't be any problem because the weight is not so heavy. So I think this is for yours.
This is mine.
What do you think about the sack?
He is taking the sack. I'm the biggest one, so I can't lift that weight that height. So he's shorter, so he'll probably take the sack.
I'll try it first.
The socks, it does feel...
What do you think the weight?
I noticed that.
It's 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think
something like that.
Something about how
yeah, that is what it is. Yeah.
And then these things,
except
probably the most difficult
today,
because you can't put them on your
the
head or on your
mum's come
shoulder.
home with 2 bales of hay, sack
I tried
and some
to put it on my
barrels.
shoulder, but it wouldn't go. So it's probably before your belly all the way. And we have problems with that, I think.
Okay, it's the waiting game. Solid part.
Are you ready?
And they're off, bursting through the massive gates of Stirling Castle. O.D. Wilson and Holty Arneson pick up the double bales. Phil Kazmaier and Magnus Vermagnussen grab the 200-pound sandbags. And the race is on, up the
It's a
cobbled
narrow hill, isn't
And
it?
look at this American go. No wonder they call him the Nightmare. 6 foot 7 inches and 385
Oh,
pounds.
he ran
of
straight
muscle
into
removed.
him. I knew that was going to happen. It's too narrow.
Kazmaier and Magnussen bringing up the rear. And now each man has to pick up a 200-pound barrel and race it to the top of the hill. O.D. has his barrel, but it doesn't look
Yeah, no wonder
securely
they call it the
balanced.
Nightmare. Latag.
No, in fact, he
Latag.
trips on first bend.
no.
Oh, and it's a disaster as the barrel goes over the wall and into the courtyard below. Now, he'll have to collect that if he wants to continue. So that's given Arneson the lead for Iceland in Heat 1.
Off the bridge.
But Kazmaier has decided to give his partner a chance to retrieve his barrel by using blocking tactics to delay the Icelander. There'll be some trouble now, and yes, referee Jeff Capes penalises the Americans.
I knew that was going to happen
that was a
straight
pretty
away.
risky thing. The barrel Kazmaier knocked off the Icelander's shoulders actually glanced off his own partner, O.D., in the lower courtyard.
O.D., I think it's fair to say without any exaggeration whatsoever that you're...
Wait, so he went down to get his barrel. Kazmaier knocked the Icelandic guy, so he deliberately knocked the barrel over the edge, and it hit his own partner. Because look, this is definitely deliberate. Absolutely, he's literally, you can see him pushing it.
Barrel by using blocking tactics to delay the Icelander. There'll be some trouble now, and yes, referee Jeff Capes penalises the Americans. And that was a pretty risky thing. The barrel Kazmaier knocked off the Icelander's shoulders actually glanced off his own partner, O.D., in the lower courtyard.
O.D., I think it's fair to say without any exaggeration whatsoever that you're lucky to have survived that.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I'm pretty lucky to be here after what happened to me just now, but I'm here, ready to go on with the competition.
Does that make you feel a bit shaky?
Not really. It's all in battle, you know. When you're doing this kind of thing, you're doing this kind of sport, you got to expect that the unexpected always happens. So when it's happened, we all strong men. We're supposed to be the strongest men in the world, so you have to just throw that one over your shoulder and go ahead on it.
They should,
So that's what I plan to do.
From your point of view, O.D., what did happen?
Well, first off, the barrels wasn't tested like it should have been. And when I picked the barrel up, I took off so fast with it. I anticipated that I could make a turn, but I couldn't turn. So I got off balance about right here. And when I got off balance,
yeah, you just
my
couldn't
momentum
expect
just
it.
took me forward, and I dropped my barrel.
Well, he was lucky there that he didn't go over with the barrel as well.
I took about 5 seconds to take my breath and everything. And by the time I got ready to hoist it back onto my shoulder,
Oh, it's even
I
worse
looked
when you
at
watch it back.
somebody-
He's
I don't know who it
literally
was, but I think
blocking
they saved my life.
He's literally
Somebody,
blocking the
hollered
path.
out, "Look out, heads up." And when I looked up, all I saw was the shadow of a barrel coming down. And when I threw my hand up to block it, I caught the repercussion of it on my arm, and it jarred up my back, and it just kind of like paralyzed me temporarily, but I'm okay now. It was an unfortunate accident, what happened just now, and I just thank God that I'm still here able to talk about it.
Hey, ready, boys? This is it.
Yeah.
Okay, see if anyone gets killed in this one.
Ready?
So in the next heat, it's Great Britain against Holland.
Yeah, it's only temporary gone.
Ab Walder's there, known as the fastest, strongest man in the world. Can he live up to it? And as they head up the hill, it's Mark Higgins and Charlie Vandenbosch for the bales, and Reeves and Walters with the sandbags. A good start there by the tall Mark Higgins as he takes the
we
lead.
can all learn
And
from
Jamie
this,
Reeves
can't
in
we?
third position, closing in now on
let's get
Charlie
it all on
Vandenbosch.
track.
And don't forget, they're racing for the Trebor Extra Strong Trophy.
Yeah, no one forget that.
And now it's the tough part of the raise the barrel run. Jamie Reeves makes a fast pickup and takes the lead. His partner Mark Higgins in second place. But it's a great run for the British team. A very fast time indeed. And just look at Jamie Reeves go up that 1 in 4 cobbled hill. And the British have it.
You're worried you've chucked him out the window. Yeah, but luckily the medical smells what revived him.
Yeah, sure. Throughout the year, I've been very badly injured, and this is my first competition back. So I'm maybe down on strength, but I've been doing a lot of running and endurance work, and I think that paid off for this event.
And it certainly did. Jamie Reeves, strong as an ox, going like a rocket.
Yeah, really could have killed him.
So with the disqualification
they get
of
to
the
go
American
again.
team in Heat 1, the Icelanders will run against the clock to see if they can set the fastest time.
So they get another go because the Americans were disqualified.
And they really are out to win. A little easier for them without any other traffic on the course, but don't forget they've already run half an event against the Americans, so all in all a fairly equal test of endurance.
There was a lad doing parkour on top of the chasm. Let's see if we see him again.
Red Santa is fitting up the stream with £2. Jamie Reeves' big night out.
That's good, buddy.
And this looks
Do you want a
like it's
hashtag
going to
as
be the
well?
fastest time. Yes, a well-deserved win after the American football tactics they endure from Bill Kazmaier
they did
in
win.
Heat 1.
Well done, Iceland. I suppose in the end it did give them an advantage because it meant they got the whole
We were
track.
very unlucky in the 2 forward holds. So I think we are the fittest of the competitors. And I think Kazmaier were not very fair to push Magnus over in the first run. And you know, when things get tougher, we get evil. And that is what happens. Like the Viking warriors.
Yeah.
They can't be beaten. Whatever the tricks they are using against us, we are never surrounded.
Okay,
You sound very determined.
We'll see if it's been used before, Josie.
And thank you, Holty and Magnus, for a determined performance. So at the end of Heat 2, Iceland take 10 points, Great Britain 8, Holland 6, and the Americans 0.
Oh, that's completely fucked them then.
Overall placings mean that Great Britain and Iceland have moved up into joint first with 44, Holland in third with 40, and the Americans have dropped right back into fourth
Yeah, because when they
position with
interviewed him, he
36.
wouldn't have really known exactly what happened. Okay, this has inspired a spate of hashtags.
This is the Queen Anne's Battery, built as another line of defence for the castle way back in 1709. And these cannons saw action at the Battle of Trafalgar.
How many
They were
batteries do you think
constructed
it
as a
took
local Karen
Queen Anne
ironworks.
needed to run?
But this programme is all about men of iron. Next, an individual event, one man from each team. And we're going to see how many times they can press 2 100-pound dumbbells above their head.
It's Queen Anne's
The
battery.
first competitor will be Charlie van den Bosch from Holland. Tell me when you're ready, Charlie.
Juist. Afwas.
Begin. 1, 2,
3. Come on.
3.
Jeez, people know hashtags and the show turned into a courtroom murder drama.
5.
Halfway through, yeah.
Agressief houden. In één keer explosief. Kom op. 6.
6.
Kom op. Goed. Kom op. En eruit.
7.
Dat is het. Rustig. Wat is de tijd? Hop. Oké, rustig. Uit je been. Uit je been. Squat het. Boom.
8.
Dat is het. Rustig. Come on, Charlie.
To be fair, Jeff does look like he's dressed for a court appearance, isn't he?
The next competitor, Jamie Reeves, Great Britain. Begin! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How much time now? That was 20 seconds. How many seconds to go? 18. Come on. 19. Come on, leg shoots. 20. Come on. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Don't stop. 26. Come on. 27. 28.
Yeah, it's true, Jason.
1 minute. Got 1 minute left. Come on, deep press. 20-second rest.
Oh, big breaths, Jamie.
Plenty of time, Jamie. 1 minute. Hey! 1 minute. We're trying with it. Next lifter, Odie Wilson, United States of America.
Come on, Odie.
Now, Odie Wilson has decided to have a go at this event despite his injuries incurred in the previous
Despite
event.
nearly dying.
He's not expecting to perform very well, but is a man of incredible guts and determination.
No. Come on, Odie, you good. Come on, Odie. Come on, bear down now. Up and go. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Come on, Odie. Come on, Odie, go for it. Come on. 15-second rest.
Yeah, please go to hospital.
Come on, go now. Go now, come on.
Richard Man with a very heavy stick.
9. 9. 10. 11. Keep going, keep going. 12. 12. Come on, 13. Come on, keep going. 14. That's it.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Please go to casualty. Oh, Lister, it's Graham Lister.
But is everything all right?
He's hurt. His back's hurt bad. He's a tough man. He's a hell of a competitor.
I'm not sure it hit his head, does it? I think it hit his arm.
Is it worth it,
And he's
Bill?
hurt
Does
his
he have to
back.
go through that?
Well, he doesn't know anything else but excellence. Being a supreme being. Being a physical animal. Can't get him to stop. You saw him, he couldn't even do one. He came back and did 13 more.
But Bill, I mean, what was going through Odie's mind? I have to ask you.
Wants to win. More than anything.
You look pretty upset by it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't actually know.
Well, yeah.
Next lifter.
I mean, he is showing some remorse for almost killing his partner. Yeah, he did. You were right, Matty Fighty. No one has tried to get him to stop more than Bell.
1. 1.
Oh, Holdy can't get them up.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Come on, Icelandic power. Come on. 7. 8. Okay, þetta á frá þér. Bara 30 sekundur búnar.
It does look like he might slip over backwards, yeah.
9. 10. 11. Kom maar. 11. Hou niemand dat dit.
Yeah, do you have Icelandic power? Hashtag engagement.
Time!
Oh.
Well, nobody could match the magnificent performance of Britain's Jamie Reeves, pumping a staggering 28 lifts. Closest was the injured Odie Wilson with 14, an achievement really to be proud of. So in the dumbbell press, Great Britain take 10 points. USA, second, take 8. Iceland, 6. And Holland on 4 points.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Josie has
Our last
Icelandic
challenge
power.
of the day brings a whole new meaning to towing a vehicle. Lined up here are 4 7.5-ton Mercedes trucks, each one weighing the equivalent of 2 adult bull elephants. The challenge is this. We're going to ask each team to pull a truck using a hand-over-hand technique.
Can you imagine how heavy a truck is? No?
To the finish line.
Well, just imagine
It's a
2
tough one.
elephants.
Feeders! Are you ready, competitors? Are you ready? Go!
Remember, they're
pull
pulling
those trucks.
7 tons across that car park. There's not a lot in it over the first 20 feet as they try to get the momentum going. It's neck and neck at the halfway point. It's a real team effort. If they don't get the coordination sorted fairly quickly, they'll lose ground. The Americans seem to have the edge. Iceland and Great Britain dead heat in second place. Holland fourth at the moment. But the Americans certainly have their style perfected as they heave the giant
thanks,
Mercedes
Motivator.
truck
That's
towards
actually
the
helped me.
line. America first, Iceland second, and with the final pull, the Dutch pipped the British at the post to take
Britain's
third
fallen
place.
Wheels have come off.
Bill.
OD's got the deadlift. He's coming off a workout of about 850 for 5 off the floor. He's a 900-pound deadlifter. He's got the back. Behind backing me up, stayed right with me. It was great. Went hard.
A good team then.
That is what they said.
He's
We have to bear in mind,
with every
Motivator, she
pull.
did marry Jim
Everything he does.
Davidson.
Gotta give him so much credit. He's never seen this stuff before.
That was some pull.
Nightmare, I woke up. That's all I got to say. It's time for us to get going. I had so many unfortunate accidents, so many setbacks, and so many problems, but it's time to go. These guys are tough. I'm surprised, but I think it's going to go down to the wire, so it's time to get serious.
It's time to get serious. Yeah, I
Well,
would
there you have it,
imagine.
the United States pulling back after a disastrous
No, she's
earlier
picked the
event to
wrong
take
one,
10
right?
points. Iceland in second to get 8, Holland third gets 6, and Great Britain take 4 points. And that puts the overall scorings at the end of programme 2 with Great Britain and Iceland in joint first with 58,
It's
the
close,
USA
isn't it?
third on 54, and Holland dropping back into fourth place with 50. But it's still a very close battle.
So the teamwork of the valiant Vikings and the gentle giants of Great Britain
Look, it
giving
is
them a
serious
narrow
to
lead, but
watch
surely
out
the
for
Americans'
things being
Kaz
slippery.
and the Nightmare won't allow this to continue. Watch next week for more thrills, 4 more events in Pure Strength 3.
Okay. Goodness, again.
The world came crashing down, and from the
Thank you, Sterling Torres Support.
they came.
Thank you, Ian Donaldson.
Superman to claim
Thank you, Drew Phillips, for keyboards. Thanks, Tom
The
Hall.
seas raged as giants watching.
Actually, should we take a quick break just to get over the attempted murder in the second episode? We'll hear the theme tune again.
One heart, one soul. Pure strength, give me pure strength.
It's good. It's a good theme tune. No, because we haven't yet had we haven't had a mention of the bagpipes. It's not looking good for bagpipe backers, is it? Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. Maybe they'll mention the bagpipes in the next part. Get yourselves a drink. Don't throw any barrels anywhere. Oh, we're gonna see how to do it,
Right,
Dave.
I'm back
in a minute. Oh no! Oh, it wasn't graceful, was it? Oh, Eagle's coming off the apron. Oh! Kind of like a face press. Come on, the guy with the chopsticks, I guess we come on. Was that like that? Because tonight's TikTok. That hits. What, this one up here? Hits. If I'm the top one, who's this? Who's this? Yes! Also, am I not? Is this not a duet now?
But most importantly, I've got to ask you, something's been on all our minds. Do chicks dig those shirts or what? I'm guessing if I was a chick, I'd be digging you, big guy. Anyway, that's it from here. Let's hear it for all our roboteers.
I don't know if we've got any chicks watching the stream, but do you dig these shirts?
If I was a chick.
Sorry, just give it a shout out. What's the...
How long to make it redeemable? Even on mute, it's really, it's so funny.
Yeah, that's a good point. Albert spent so long begging me to get a controller.
Let's go to the saloon.
Yeah, let's go to the saloon. Who's this guy? Oh, fuck off. Can I shoot this guy? Yeah, go on then. Why are you called Easy Pete? The guy who's Idiot Smite, his in IRL player had a horrible injury, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like a really nasty.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Fucking yes.
Come on. Well, what's that little celebration?
I think they'll be like an orchestra, maybe.
Right. Back in Atlas Stone. Okay, let's put our hashtags into the TikTok as well. We've got that going on as well. What do we have? Hashtag manslaughter. Interesting. Atlas Stone. That would be a good Pressler or Pobot to have a good break. Interesting. Can I have manslaughter? I can have manslaughter and then a kind of angry face. Yeah, man's laughter. Manslaughter is not cool, but that hasn't got any talks. We'll have that one then. Mint slaughter, yeah, sure. We'll have that. I tell you, let's just have a look at all the other ones I need to add in. Okay, I've got hashtag. I never added hashtag. I did topless beach, didn't I? Where did I stop before? I never did. I never did hashtag laying pipe, which I assume has. I've not. It's not an expression I'm familiar with, but I assume it means something bad. It's got 6,000 posts, so very good show. Yeah, mint slaughter. That's good. Right, okay, I'll add that straight in. Of course, anyone else wants those, keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. If you're thinking of doing some kind of Pressler or Pobot or subbing anyway, it's a good time. Get a free hashtag. Give me pure strength. No talks on that. Let's see how many there are for Bill Kazmaier attempted murder. Surely. Oh, no tox. Bill must have them taken down. And possibly, what about hashtag paralysed by extra strong mints? I'm sure these are going to make sense on the video of me playing the crab game well. And then of course hashtag mint slaughter, which I'll write in manually. No, first time, no tox. Well done, Shitehawk. Okay. Right, there we go. Keep this coming in. We've got a good few on there now. That'll probably get that viral. Okay, let's get back to the pure strength. As always, I hope people are enjoying the big lads. Okay, I'll have the theme tune again.
The world came crashing down, and from the wreck of the carnage they came. Superman to claim a crown, the land shook, the seas raged, as giants watching.
Is this the last episode? No, we do have another. There are two more. Okay, here we go. Oh, you want this as a hype bit? The pure strength intro? Yeah, we could have that.
Pure strength, give me pure strength, invincible, unbeatable, unstoppable, unbelievable, one heart, one soul, pure strength, give me pure strength.
Hello again and welcome to another Pure Strength 3 coming to you from central Scotland, an area renowned for its uncertain weather, but we're now enjoying temperatures in the 80s and the heat is well and truly on for our 4 international teams, with Iceland and Great Britain tying in first place on a narrow lead, but surely the strength of the Americans won't allow that to continue.
Prester idea.
In the days when
Sergeant
Stirling
Mint
Castle was
Slaughter.
built, jousting was the most popular form of head-to-head combat. Well, for event 1 in Pure Strength, we've got a more up-to-date version. It's called the pole push, team against team, using this 12-foot long pole.
Improved here,
The idea
Josie?
is this. Each team
The
tries to
answer's
push their
no, isn't
opponent
it?
out of the ring. As soon as one foot is over the rope, the whistle is blown. Now, this was devised in Japan for sumo wrestlers as part of their training program to give them balance, force, timing, and above all, strength. Representing Iceland is Magnus Ver Magnusson and Holti Arnason.
Yeah, 10 to all.
Great Britain, Mark Higgins and Jamie Reeves. United States, O.D. Wilson and Bill Kazmaier. And for Holland, Charlie van den Bosch and Ab Walders.
Okay, competitors please, for pole push, United States of America and Holland. On my right, Holland. On my left, USA. Pick up the pole.
Pick up the pole.
Take the strain.
Well, an instant swift manoeuvre by the Americans, throwing Ab Walders for Holland out of the circle, and he won't be pleased about that. But it's not surprising if you consider the Dutchman is up against a combined weight of over 700
Yeah, they're
pounds.
big lads, aren't
with
they?
6'7" OD and 6'3"
And Ab's a
Kazmaier.
notoriously small big lad.
Next two competitors, Great Britain and Iceland.
Okay, Renegades Iceland in the pole push.
On my left, Iceland. On my right, Great Britain. Pick up the pole. That way a bit. That way a bit. That way a bit. Bit more. Bit more. Are you ready?
Oh, definitely got run over there. Oh!
Iceland win.
Now, that really is a surprise, because on this occasion, the smaller, lighter men from Iceland managed to knock out the 6'9", 25-stone frame of Mark Higgins and his 6'2", 23-stone teammate Jamie Reeves.
Well, they're not. They're still...
You can see the excellent footwork and teamwork of the Icelandic team as they outwit the British lads. Just 1 foot out of the ring, remember, to decide the winner. So to decide third and fourth position, the losers of heats 1 and 2 play off.
Pick up the pole.
Great Britain versus
To
Holland.
your right, go to your right, please.
To his right.
Take the strain.
So you mean to Jeff's right? Oh, straight out.
Great Britain win.
Well, that's like nothing we've ever done on pure strength before.
No, nothing we've ever done, I don't think, either. Tough event, need a lot of balance and strength. But it was very close between us and Iceland. I think we just stepped over before them. But it's like it's been all the way through competition. We're all very evenly matched.
That was
as you can see with points, which makes it a better competition.
His knee went down, but it just got out.
And to the final for first and second positions, the USA versus Iceland.
Don't forget, you pick up the pole and wait until I say and blow the whistle. Pick up the log.
The smallest team take on the biggest. Kazmaier and Wilson versus Magnusson and Arneson.
Pick up the log.
Take the strain.
Okay, here we go.
Well, as expected, no real contest there. Size and weight seemingly all important in the pole push.
Everyone's trying to kill OD, aren't they?
Well, Bill, off to a good start then, Programme 3 for the USA.
Yeah, that's a power event, obviously. With OD backing me up behind me, they can't move him, and I just put a little power on and push him out.
So after the first event, the scoreboard reads, the USA 10 points. Iceland take 8, Great Britain 6, and Holland on 4 points.
Our next event comes courtesy of the Stirling County Rugby Football Club, who've lent us their scrum machine. Thanks,
thank you,
lads.
Stirling
Actually, they've had a
County
good year
Rugby
this year.
Club.
They've just been promoted to the Scottish First Division. Now, normally their pack of 8 would battle with this monster, but the challenge now is for each team, remember, of just 2 men to push this against the clock. Well, I'm dressed for the part. Jeff, do you think we can do this?
Oh, no way, Alison. You're joking. No way. You're kidding. No, no way.
Oh, but the teams will. Just watch this.
Yeah, thanks, Big Papa. Okay.
Are you ready?
These men are pushing an enormous metal sled carrying a total weight of 1,500 pounds over a 20-metre course. Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson going strong right from the start. But this is where the strain begins to tell halfway down the course. But they've made a tactical error. Instead of staying low, they've dug the front in and they're stuck. It's going to be a hell of a job to move it and only have 1 minute pushing time.
Oh, dear.
And they've exhausted their time limit.
Kind of hard to steer when your head's looking at the ground.
Timekeepers. Are you ready?
The Dutch looking very strong on the first part of the course. Both keeping low there.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. He must have had flashbacks.
Oh, but
Charlie's
pulled that big hamstring
Oh,
again.
no.
Looks like he's unable to continue. No, I don't think it's going to work for the Dutch this time. Ab's encouraging his partner to move again. It looks like they might be going for it.
Come on.
Oh, that's some grit. It does seem unwise, doesn't it?
No, time's up. What a brave man, Charlie Vandenbush.
What happened?
I don't know. I thought Ab stood on my heel, but he said he didn't, so something must have snapped or whatever.
Yeah, it just went. You felt it go.
I just
Oh, actually, Ab's legs were coming across him, so it could have
been. It was him, but he said, I didn't touch you. So then I knew it was serious.
Timekeepers.
That's what they call Dutch medicine, not pushing.
Competitors. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jamie's going to be a rugby lad, isn't he? He's going to be good at this.
Well, the Icelanders once again showing
Yeah,
their
touch
teamwork,
Medicine's pushing.
shifting the scrum machine at twice the pace of the other competitors.
Yeah, you're right, Sherhawk.
A brilliant run for Arneson and Magnusson. And the first team to actually make it over the line.
You can't. Who said pigeon square?
No.
You can't push a sled these days without a harness designed for pulling.
Well, we have been
because it's gone. It's all gone the yoke, hasn't it?
So
it's all gone the yoke.
If any coach watch this, he can contact us.
Yeah.
And we are ready.
Just to demonstrate how heavy the scrum device actually is, just getting it back to the start needs 7 men and a truck.
Next competitors, Great Britain. Are you ready?
Som in the chat for seven ordinary mortals.
Now fading a bit though, difficult for Mark Higgins, who's almost 7 foot, to keep low, which is the technique needed to get the best drive.
Yeah, Jamie's a rugby lad, but
Looks
Mark's
like they
too
make
tall.
the same mistake as the Americans, getting the front down and losing momentum.
Yeah, Mark's too tall.
But they're not stopping. A determined pair of British lads here fighting for the Trebor Extra Strong trophy.
These two British lads love mints.
And no wonder Mark's having trouble. He's lost one of his training shoes.
Oh no.
The question now
F the Mark's
will
training
they make
shoe.
it? Time is running out. Jeff looks at his stopwatch. No, it's just short. But the Great British lads do take 2nd place. Oh, okay. Lost a shoe there. I don't suppose that helped at all.
No, it was a 3-legged show. That was awful. I strapped my shoe on.
Yeah.
It still came off. Amazing.
So you actually got no leverage at all on that other foot?
It does sound like a summer school programme, yeah.
So Iceland with the fastest run get 10 points, Great Britain 2nd with 8, Holland 3rd, 6 points, and USA 4th with 4. After 2 events, Iceland take the lead with 76 points, Great Britain 2nd with 72, the USA 3rd on 68, and Holland on 60 in 4th place. Welcome back to Pure Strength 3. You're seeing some of the strongest men in the world being put through their paces. And now a new twist on powerlifting, it's the individual log lift.
First attempt will be taken by Ab Wolders of Holland. The weight must be taken from the floor
not
to
yet.
the chest, and then above head.
Actually, I think we saw someone. I think we saw someone with that shirt on.
And for this event, it's a metal log, 120 kilos or 264 pounds if you prefer, in weight.
Yeah,
this is
Kilt
only
got
the
his
first
tits
lift,
out.
as more weights will be added on each round.
We did see someone nearly died, Kate, and I'm not exaggerating.
No lift. Straighten your arms.
Really, come on here. Yeah.
Someone was nearly like crushed
Oh,
with
and
a
Ab
barrel.
didn't like that.
Find me up a bit. Second lifter at 120k, Jamie Reeves, Great Britain.
And also, this event is sponsored by Trebor Extra Strong Mints. It's got a good theme tune.
Good lift.
But no problems for Jamie Reeves. This is one of his specialist events.
Well done, Jamie.
130k on the bar.
Don't think there's anything else we need to catch Kate up on.
Holland.
Both Bill Kazmaier from the United States and Arneson from Iceland decide to pass on 120 kilos and go on to the next weight.
Yeah, Kit Ann in the chat. Kaz is an absolute bastard.
And once again, he makes it look easy. Amazing to consider he's practically lifting his own body weight above his head.
Next lifter, Bill Kazmaier, USA.
This is where Bill steps in to chance his arm.
Also, they've not mentioned the bagpipes at all, okay?
Good lift.
Oh, easy for Bill. Who do you think he was aiming that at when he threw
Bill
it down?
treating it like a toy.
Yeah.
Hardly a strain from the huge American as he hoists the metal log over his head.
Next lifter, Helti Arnesen, Iceland. Fantastic.
Oh, also, the presenter here is Jim Davidson's ex-wife, Kate.
Good lift.
Easy, says Helti. We'll see.
And she's wearing what Josie Hypatia has described as ass
Up goes the weight
clothes.
again. And Ab now needs a moment to focus his concentration.
Okay. Lift. Come on, eh?
Yeah,
Looks like he's got problems. Can he make it?
Yeah, the bad kind of ass.
Like that. Yes,
Oh, go on, Ab. Oh, no.
No, he doesn't do it.
Yes. No lift.
Very
The Dutchman
guttural
drops
noise
out
there from Ab.
140 kilos.
Next lifter on will be Jamie Reeves, Great Britain, 160 kilos. Begin.
Now, this is more than his own weight he's lifting here.
On Big Proper Events, FAW are the that's like the Welsh FA, isn't it? The football team, they're FAW. Does that stand for Fully Ass Wardrobe?
No problem at all. Steps off the podium but
Walking
retains
towards
the
us.
lift. A great performance by Jamie.
Helti Arnesen of Iceland.
Yeah!
Begin.
Oh, it's muscled that
Straighten it up.
No, the Icelander goes out on 160 kilos.
The next lifter will be Bill Kazmaier, United States of America, 162.5 kilos, 358 pounds.
Why is he making those noises?
Now that's 30 pounds heavier than Bill Kazmaier's own weight. As you can see from the size, that's some weight to lift.
Hit it quick.
Not even a hint of hesitation as he flings that enormous weight above his head. The satisfied face of a champion there.
Hit it quick.
Good lift. Next lifter, Jamie Reeves, Great Britain, 165 kilos, 364 pounds.
Can we just take a quick second to enjoy this look, this look of Jeff's? Look at this. Is this Jeff's best look? His sunglasses, Jeff. Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, very strong. Yeah, parole officer chic.
Great Britain, 165 kilos, 364 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
With Jamie Reeves of Great Britain attempting to take on the champ.
Go on, Jamie. Oh, I'm worried about him falling off the stage.
Yeah, great push, Jimmy. You can do it. Yeah.
No, it's too much, but a sterling effort at the castle.
The winner of the overhead lift is Bill Kazmaier, United States of America, at 162.5 kilos.
So that puts the Americans back in the running with 10
Yes,
points,
Bill
Great
accused
Britain
Maya.
with 8, Iceland on 6, and Holland 4th with 4.
Coming back into it, aren't they, USA?
Our last event involves 2 of these 7.5-ton Mercedes trucks, each one weighing the equivalent of 70 Frank Brunos, or about 50 Jeffs.
Yeah, well, I've always been twice the man, Alison.
Well, there are two
Oh,
heats.
Jeff's driving
Great
the
Britain
truck.
and Iceland to go first in the truck harness pull.
Okay, yeah,
Jamie
70
Reeves and Mark
Frank
Higgins crouched down in
Brunos.
the start position. Next to the Icelandic pair, Arneson and Magnussen.
Back a bit.
Ref Jeff Capes makes sure
Back
the
a bit.
7-ton trucks are equally positioned on the start line.
Yes? Block! Are you ready? Go!
And they're away. And the Icelanders seem to have the edge, which is a surprise
Yeah,
since
it's
they're so much
5-7
smaller than the
Capes,
Brits.
yeah.
But suddenly Mark and Jamie seem to have got the power. They're really forging ahead now. And it's a
it's
win
close,
for
they're
the
gonna get
British
it.
boys with a final drive to get their hands over the line.
Jamie, don't run away there. Oh dear, I saw your shoulders go bright red.
Yeah.
Your neck go
Yeah,
bright red and
300
you
Peter
went for it.
Yeah, tough pull. We really needed the points.
Yeah,
We're starting to drift back, so it's really important we get a good score in this event.
right. You put your head down and you raced to that line. What went through your mind?
Tour bus is still there.
It was good fun. I enjoyed it.
Ever known anything like that before?
It was a good race because we came back from behind. It was very good fun.
Why does the strain actually take its toll, Jamie, on your legs or on your shoulders?
It's an overall body test, you know, in hamstrings, your legs are burning, a lot of strain in your shoulders from the harness, but you've just got to forget about the pain.
It's a long
Just do what's
time,
necessary.
yeah.
Now it's the turn of the Americans and the judge.
22.6, I believe the time is you're chasing.
It's a very fast time. They started a little slow, and then they come up like running animals, and they catch up the Icelandic guys who were very fast. So it's how fast can you get it loose? If it's running, then it's speed, but it's power to get it loose and body weight, and it's a lot to do with body weight. So we're the lightest, but we hope one of the quickest.
Are you ready?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Heat 2
engagement.
then, Kazmar
How
and
fast
Andy
can you
Wilson
go,
on the left for the
guys?
United States. And Al
Yeah,
Balders
thanks,
and
mate.
Charlie Vandenbosch for Holland on the right. And both teams moving very fast.
Remember, if anyone thinks they might be a bot,
The Americans with the
exclamation mark,
advantage using the
MFSB
upright
in the
style,
chat,
and they're
you
really
can
going
take a
now,
little
2
test.
seconds ahead of the Dutch. Be interesting to see out of the two heats who gets the fastest time there.
Right there.
Odie, I saw you put your arm round Bill there.
Yeah, leverage.
What was that for? Not because you loved him so much. Did you help him along?
I love him, but that was leverage. I'm a bit taller than he is. If I grab hold, I'll stay down.
Yeah, you've got to grab hold of it to make sure he
Baby,
doesn't pull
stay
the
down.
truck over onto it.
You look tired.
You've won it.
Thank God. You're working hard.
Kaz, a great feeling.
You know, my partner's a world champ in powerlifting. Simple as that. He squats 1,000 pounds. He's breaking the records that I set 10 years ago. That's the kind of partner I want. Somebody just as strong as I am.
Did you feel him put his arm around you?
Yeah, it kept me down in a nice drive position. I didn't mind a bit. Might have helped him balance a little bit.
Well, it would be impossible for you to do it side by side, sure.
There wasn't a whole lot of space in the block all the way down. You notice the farther you got apart, you bang back together again. So we're a team. We just went in arm in arm.
So in the final event of the day, United States take 10 points, Holland 8, Great Britain 6, and Iceland 4. And the points table for the Trebor Extra Strong Trophy now sees the Americans fighting back in the lead with 88 points. Great Britain and Iceland join second with 86, and Holland way back with 72, but there's still time to catch up.
So sweet dreams for the Nightmare and Kazmaier as they take a stronghold of first position. But surely the Viking Warriors will respond next week. More action, 4 more events in another Pure Strength 3. Join us then.
Okay, there we go. Going to the last episode.
One soul, pure strength,
last in our current series of Pure Strength 3 1989, coming direct to you from Scotland.
It's the most partridge she's been. Yeah, thanks, Trooper. Yeah, there is a motivational quote. It's from that great motivational speaker, King Arthur. My strength is the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. Yeah, it's the Craig Charles line. If anyone's still trying to think of a hashtag, an inspirational King Arthur quote, as we go viral.
Last in our current series of Pure Strength 3 1989, coming direct to you from
Matching
Scotland.
olive
At the end of
jacket
today's
and
4
shorts.
grueling tests, the winners will take home the coveted Pure
Padded
Strength
shoulders.
Trebor Trophy. Who will it be? Will it be the American team, Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson, who
Oh
are
yeah,
currently
Kate
out
would have
in
liked
front?
the
Or will they be
having to
overtaken by
hold
the
up
lads from
a
Iceland
wine
or
glass
from
on a
Great
plate
Britain,
with the
who are
sword.
currently tying in second position? A change of venue now. We've come down to the centre of Stirling to reenact a siege here at the old military prison. Now, our strongmen have to burst through these main iron gates, then run up to these 12-foot-long battering rams to
Yeah, that was the first event, Kate. They had to hold like 2 swords crossed in an X, and it had a plate on top and a steaming wine
Once they're
glass.
through that, they race to the finish line to save the maidens who've been taken against their will.
Oh no!
And here's a bit of testing we did earlier with 3 strong members of our event crew. Don't
Okay,
forget
so we
the
are
actual
getting to
event,
see
only 2
some
members of our
some
international
ordinary
team will
mortals.
lift that log
This is
to
a,
the bottom
this is
of the
this is
target
another
panel
Tom.
using this
3 ordinary
400-pound log
mortals.
ram.
We shouldn't bring anyone, Jazz.
Kaz? 4 maidens in there that need rescuing.
Oh my gosh, I'm just the man for the job. I'll get in there in a hurry.
So you reckon you're going to power that down and in you go?
Well, maybe I'll just forget the ramrod and slip underneath the door and get in there quick.
Okay,
Oh,
team change here.
no.
Charlie, how's the leg then? You can't make this one.
No, I can't walk out hardly, so I'm out of this competition.
Oh, F for Charlie.
Well, that's bad luck, Charlie, but we've got someone here who's going to take your place. Welcome, Adrian Smith.
Hello.
Feeling confident?
Fairly. Fit.
Great.
It's the guy that was nearly killed with the barrel.
Are the competitors ready?
The other guy in the American team.
So in the first heat, Americans Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson against Holland's Ab Walders and reserve Adrian Smith replacing Charlie Vandenbosch. And the Americans leading, and they're through already in 2 straight blows. What power there! Up the hill to the maidens in distress on the finish line, but they're not bothering with the
smash past the
rescue.
maidens.
Oh well, never mind. The Dutch team still trying vainly to batter that beam down.
1989.
Ab and 80
Jazza.
finally breaking through, and they're on their way to the finish. Not a good time though. Oh, and a nice bit of Dutch maiden rescuing there from Ab Walders. And the Americans
Why
set an
did Ab
incredible
do a
time,
sort of double leg
16.2 seconds
takedown?
in the first heat. Holland's time was 28.7. And just look at these big men move.
I don't know what they've got
It's very
maidens.
awkward. I think there's a lot of luck involved. I think you can try and take 2 or 3 small hits, or just go for it and take one big run up at it. But then again, you use more time doing that. So it's a question of just wait and see what happens.
Timekeeper! Athletes, are you ready?
So into Heat 2, Mark Higgins and Jamie Reeves from Great Britain take on Magnus Bo Magnusson and Holti Arnason from Iceland.
Oh, big push from the...
The Icelanders
oh, they
threw
smashed
one
it.
incredible punch. The British finally break down the gate, but
This
it's
is very
Arnason and
silly, yeah.
Magnusson
Oh,
leaping past the terrified
the
maidens,
maidens
closely
need to
followed by
really
Jamie
watch
Reeves
out.
and Mark Higgins.
Helty, what a terrific run that was.
Thank you. Did we win?
I suspect
You certainly did. 13.6.
originally they wanted them to carry the maidens across the line, and then someone
I'm not sure the
stepped
competition
in.
is over yet, but I think they can't catch us from this. But it has been our dreams to beat guys
I'm
like
sorry to
Kazmaier
hear that, Tracy.
and Oti, but we haven't peaked yet though, and I'm sure one day we will be capable of lifting more than 1,100 kilo totals.
What have you done to your nose, Helty?
In Iceland we have only had 2 days of sunshine this summer. Then we come here and You're like a fried chicken, you know, fried
I
chicken.
hope so.
And so Iceland leap ahead with 10 points. The USA second pick up 8 points. Great Britain third with 6. And Holland fourth with 4 points.
Stirling Castle stands majestically above us. We're now down below at a site called the King's Knot. This used to be the formal gardens of King James I. Appropriate enough, it's where we're holding our wheelbarrow race, though these are no ordinary barrows. They're about 5 times the normal size, and they've been specially strengthened. And we're certainly not loading weeds into these barrows. The total weight, when fully loaded, will be something like 70 stones. This is a true test.
How many
of pure
Frank
strength.
Brunos is that, Alison?
In lane 1, Holland. In lane 2, USA. Are the athletes ready?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
Timekeepers. Are you ready?
That's good to know, Joe.
So as in event 1, the Americans are drawn against the Dutch in the first heat of the wheelbarrow race.
Oh, they're gonna load
and it's
it
a
up.
fast start for the Dutch as they load 2 200-pound sandbags into the barrow. And Charlie Vandenbush has decided to chance his
Charlie's
leg
back.
muscle and come back into the competition. It's the pure strength stone weighing 800 pounds that's next in, so that brings the total weight in the wheelbarrow now to over 1,000 pounds. The Dutch are pulling away from the Americans, and this is a surprise considering Charlie's leg problem. In now goes the huge beer barrel.
Yeah, that is,
And then it's a quick turn around the marker, and as fast as they can, back to the finish line. The Americans, I think, have realised that they miscalculated their tactics in the early part of the race, and they're now working as a team.
Yeah, what have they
The
done?
Dutch teamwork never in question from the start. And over the line they go in the time of 45.7 seconds. The Americans finally over the line, stopping the
Very
clock
funny to
on
see these massive
54.4
lads
seconds.
pushing a wheelbarrow.
Charlie, Ab,
Oh,
well done.
okay.
I'm pleased with
Okay.
this one.
Okay,
We won the same event last year.
we're back to
So I had a little
tits.
pride in this one.
You had good tactics there, Ab.
As you say, it's, you know, we won it last year, so
Thanks.
there's some pressure on us. And, oh, you do your best, you try. Let's hope the others are slower.
We had a shirt on there. yeah, that would, yeah.
Warming up now for Great Britain, it's Jamie Reeves, 6'3", and Mark Higgins, 6'9". They're up against the swift but smaller Icelanders, Holti Arnason and Magnus van Magnusson.
Ready, Iceland? Ready, Great Britain? Timekeepers? Are you ready?
And that's an incredible start there for the two Icelanders. In go the sandbags, not a problem for either team. And now it's neck and neck to the pure strength stones. The Icelanders have theirs in, the British a little slower there. Iceland take the lead again as they come up to the barrels.
Iceland
Arnason doing the work, Magnusson waiting to run. The British are slow on the barrel lift, fading a little here, I think. Iceland round the marker and heading for home. Now this is the top bit with over 1,200 pounds in those giant wheelbarrows. But they're going to set a very fast time indeed. The British unable to catch up. Incredible, the Icelanders set an identical time to the Dutch to draw in first place in the wheelbarrow race.
This one
The
is
British
nice,
team
isn't it?
trailing in this event, coming in at
No one's trying to
55.6.
kill anyone. There's no
I hear
maidens,
you've got
just a wheelbarrow.
tremendous support back home, haven't you, Helton? Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, in Iceland people follow the strongman events and the powerlifting. Then it's very important for us to bring victory back home when we do well in other countries.
Yeah, it's coming home.
Like
It's
this
to
event,
Iceland.
we just had to, we gave it everything we had.
Well, that's good.
One, two technical mistake, but we had the Viking warrior spirit all the way.
So Holland and Iceland take 9 points each, the USA 6 points, and Great Britain 4. Overall placings show
is it?
Iceland now in the lead with 105 points, the USA 102. Great Britain third with 96, and Holland on 85 points.
It's the only way to travel. Off to the next event.
See you after the break.
Welcome back to Pure Strength, coming to you direct from this superb stronghold of Stirling Castle. Heard of the barrel roll? Well, this is similar. The barrel load. Ref, tell us all about it.
Well, the competitors have to get on to the barrel. The barrel's weighing 70 kilos. Okay, Adrian will show you how it's done. He'll pick up the barrel, which is 10 metres away from the actual loading bay. He'll then carry the barrel, load the bait, and run back to pick up the next barrel. There are 8 barrels in all.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, Adrian.
Off you go. Right, he'll run down the course, he'll go down to the loading bay, throw it on, and he'll turn around, run back and collect the next barrel. First competitor, barrel load, Magnuson, Iceland.
I suppose if someone's filled all these barrels with mints, you can't just not use them.
Well, no problem with barrel number 1.
Here's the gun, here's the gun.
You can't not use them just because someone nearly died, you know?
This event begins to take its toll as you get to the second row of barrels. At the moment, the Icelander making it look very easy.
4 maidens in every barrel. Or 70 Frank Brunos.
Getting a lot of encouragement there from his teammate Arneson, and he needs it. Remember, each one of these huge barrels weighs over 150 pounds.
That's not me shouting, that's just to clarify.
You can see the strain beginning to show
it's
now,
Holdy
and the last
Arneson,
2 barrels are going to be the deciders for a fast
the other
time.
Icelandic guy. It's a lot of barrels, isn't it?
And he's made it. 8 barrels in 1 minute, 14 seconds. A fast time to beat.
Bill Kazmaier, United
there's some
States
pipes.
of America.
And Bill Kazmaier loves the Scottish pipes, misjudges it on his
There we
first
go.
barrel. Quite a different style here, but it's over. And he's decided not to use
did you not hear what she
shoulders.
said? Yeah, there we go.
Instead,
That's
Kazmaier is
pipes.
using a long throw to get those huge barrels over the loading bay.
I've got a live piper in for it. It's taken till episode 4, but the pipes have come strong.
No, it's back on his shoulder
It
for the
might be,
big barrel.
PEPs.
And 3 left to go.
He's put some real pep in his step. PEP stands for Performance Enhancing Pipes. Yeah, sorry, my Spotty, nearly played a binder. They are in Scotland, yeah, it's in Stirling, where William Wallace
And he's slowing down
did
now.
his battle.
Bill looks in trouble.
Oh, he's struggling, he's struggling. Well, the commentators only mentioned it once. It's either 1 or 2, isn't it?
Oh, he's losing it. Can he make it with the last load? But he has made it, and Kazmaier finishes in 1 minute 16 seconds, just 2 seconds slower than the Icelander.
Yeah, I'm happy to give 1 for the actual bagpipes.
Did you
And-
ask for that pipe music to play?
Oh, 3.
Yeah, thought it would help me a little more. But it's tough to pull it out. It's a hard event.
Next competitor, barrel load, Mark Higgins.
Okay, we're on 3 pipe
And
mentions.
at 6'7", Mark should have an advantage in this event. Moving well there.
Of course, Bill Kazmaier did wrestle a little bit.
Come on!
Yeah, I think it's gold dust.
Come on, big left, let's go!
Oh, but the strain's setting in at the
For
end
what
of the
era,
first row.
Jezzo?
And slowing down now. Those barrels really beginning to have some effect on this strong man.
That's right. So he's popular now in the WWE. Or he was. I think it's faded. He went through a period of being really popular. He's got a stupid name.
And look at the pain on his face. Last one to go, but his time's not going to be good, I'm afraid.
Come on, Mark.
Oh, and he's dropped it. A disaster for the British. Finally makes it a time of 1 minute, 20 seconds. Well, the challenge is now on because Holland's to go next, and Ab Walders is said to be the fastest strongman in the world. He's chasing Iceland's time of 1 minute, 14.2 seconds, and he's just about to start.
Up and go! That's easy.
Come on now. Ab's fast, isn't he?
Up, go. Great man. Fire!
And so far, Ab's making this look like child's play.
Okay, lekker gaan. Jij gaat goed. Okay, geweldig.
Shouldn't let a child play with 8 heavy barrels.
Geweldig.
Would you rather be the fastest strongman or the strongest fast man?
Well, the first row over
Who do we
in a
think
very
the strongest
fast
fast man
And
is?
as we've seen, this
If
is
the
where it really
fastest
begins to
strong
get
man
tough. Amazingly, he's not
Ab
slowing down
Walders.
yet, though.
I think they're all full of maidens, Giselle. They'll support being the strongest
The
fast man.
pain's setting in now.
There's that guy he's one of the gladiators on Gladiators now. He was a sprinter.
Oh, and he's dropped it. The same problem as the British. Can he get it back up there? Yes, he can.
Oh, he smashed himself against the thing.
Ab, if you can look up for 1 second, because I can tell you the good news. That was 1 minute 06. You won. Terrific. I could kiss you too. The fastest strongman in the world.
I don't know.
And some well-needed points there. Holland take 10. Iceland second with 8. The USA have 6 points. And Great Britain bringing up the rear with 4.
Oh, we should have strung in Christy. Down's massive, yeah.
Well, the Old Market Square is now being cordoned off and it's ready for our final event. An explosive finish to Pure Strength 3. It's the car charge.
In the next event, the car pull and push, it's going to require a great deal of athletic ability.
They're just on Stirling High Street.
A good bit of endurance. The speed's going to come in, getting the car up to maximum speed, and then racing back down the hill. A little bit of coordination in hooking up to the rope. The back man just simply leans into the car, pushes as hard as he can. The front man pulls with the rope.
I'm basically a power lifter, but this is a speed event, so we're going to see how we fare. And when we was dealing with the trucks, that was relatively my kind of a thing, but I'm looking forward to the event, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
In lane 1, Holland.
Okay, it's the car charge.
In lane 2, Great Britain. Are you ready? Come on, David.
What do you think goes on in Stirling Micro
Pulling
Centre?
these fully loaded Volkswagen Golf saloon cars. Jamie Reeves pulling for Great Britain. Mark Higgins pushing the car. For Holland, Adrian Smith steps in for injured Charlie van der Bush, and Ab Walders giving it all he's got at the back there. But the British in the first stage are over the line first, and they now race back to collect the bigger saloon car, the Volkswagen Passat. And this is where the going gets tough.
Do I think
And they've
Albert
got to
knows
get it
about
moving, and you
Tremont?
can see
Good
just
question.
how much harder this is. With 4 12-stone passengers in the car and a gradient of 1 in 6 thrown in just for good
Is
measure.
Tremont a brand they have in America? I suspect it's not.
And the Dodge are having problems and dropping back. The Britain's Jamie Reeves has turned round to do a reverse heave. Mark Higgins getting that power
Reverse
down.
heave. Oh no, it's just rolling up the hill.
And the British team really summoning up every last ounce of energy left in their bodies to get that car over the finish line.
Oh, this is tough, isn't it?
Oh, and a strain showing on Ab Walders' face. The most arduous bit is just getting the car over that line, and can the British do it? And it's finally there. The Dutch team still trying, and the car has come to a halt. And I can tell you that will be almost impossible to get any momentum going on that incline now. No, they've called it a day. Bad luck to the Dutch team.
On the inside lane, lane 1 is Iceland, and lane 2 is United States of America.
Yeah, it's Iceland against the USA.
Bill Kazmaier pulling and O.D. Wilson pushing for the USA. Holti Arnesen, the Tower, and Magnus Magnussen pusher for Iceland. The Americans already making it look easy, but the Icelanders have got their car moving quite quickly now. The Americans racing back to collect the second car, with the Icelanders hot on their heels. Well, Bill Kazmaier taking it easy, strapping the tow line onto his belt there. But this may be a tactical error, as he's losing valuable time with the Icelanders already on their way back up the hill.
What's he doing? Oh, you idiot!
And points all important, because if the Americans get the fastest time and the Icelanders the slowest, the final placings will be a dead heat between these two countries.
Oh, actually, Billy's coming through strong,
doing a slow heave. And Kazmaier showing his strength here, just pulling his car ahead of the Icelanders, who've lost a little of their drive.
Yeah, all right, he is good at pulling cars.
There's no doubt about the winners in this event, Bill Kazmaier and O.D. Wilson for the USA.
Don't lie in the road, O.D. Yeah, all the way up there.
The Icelanders finally over the line, and timing's all important now to decide the overall winners. Is it going to be a dead heat in pure strength 3, or have Iceland pipped last year's winners, the Americans, to the post?
I'm an Iceland. Surely they were quicker than Holland, who nearly didn't get up.
Well, there you have it. USA take 10 points, Great Britain 8, Iceland 6, and Holland 4 points. And that means our winners are Iceland on 119 points,
Iceland.
just behind the USA with 118. Great Britain take 108
That's good, because that did cost him.
99.
If they'd just taken the last place in that barrel one, they would have won.
And the finish couldn't have been closer, just 1 point in it. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the marketing director of Trebor, our sponsors, Mr. Roger Mumby. Hi, Roger. It's
Thanks,
his
Roger.
job now to present the winners with the trophy, and the winners are on
Yeah,
119
GSK.
points. Helti Arnesen and Magnus Magnussen
Yeah,
of
Pompey.
Iceland. Well done.
Oh, it's like a big green stone. That's nice. That's it. Do we get the full credits this time? Oh, I think we do, yeah. Thank you, Johnny and Duncan Campbell. That was good. Apart from when someone nearly died. Do you think Bain and Armstrong wrote on this? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to see people.
Hello, you.
Yeah, I don't need to see anyone who cheated at Doom. It's probably Kazmaier. Yeah. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Rick. I've forgotten about the pig bobot. That feels like it was a while ago. That was good, wasn't it? There's one more Mighty Fighter. They did it. They did it one more year. 1990 has another pure strength. And then that's the last one of those. But that was good, wasn't it? Yeah. What makes them fun to watch is that clearly no one's thought it through. No one's tested any of these ideas to see if these things will work, to see if that could be potentially fatal. It's not occurred to anyone to check. But Iceland won. Jazzo, you'll like it. They lost. USA lost by 1 point. So if Kazma, if he'd just taken the last place in that barrel one instead of getting disqualified, they would have won. So in the end, it did cost him. Oh, good point, Atafki. Yeah, when it went to the truck pull event, I changed it as a joke, and I forgot to change it back. I am very bad at remembering to change the category. So yeah, sorry to anyone that's come in expecting to watch truck sim, but you will have been treated to pure strength, which was, fun, I think. Right, okay, let's get this TikTok sent off, and then let's go to bed. Has everyone sent in? Have I got all of the hashtags that people are saying? I think I have. So if anyone else has got any more, now is the last chance. I'm going to find a cover picture. What do we want here? I'm never sure. Never sure, Big Papa. Maybe where it says pollution scoured at the end. That's always a good bit. Okay, that's good. That's good, I think. That's good. Oh, okay, I'll put that up. There we go. And then we will either tick that talk or talk that tick. And then we can go to bed. This is going to be a rare moment of good gaming, hitless boss fight, hashtag ROP King Charles, hashtag absolutely off my carapace, hashtag Shrektember, hashtag topless beach, hashtag luggage, hashtag manslaughter, hashtag laying pipe, hashtag give me pure strength, hashtag Bill Kazmaier attempted murder, hashtag paralysed by extra strong mints, hashtag mint slaughter. I think that's just got a good chance of going viral. Right, I'll get that sent off to the TikTok committee. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. It could be Mint's laughter. Yeah, it could be Mint's laughter. We don't know. It would be the same hashtag for both. Okay, let's get this posted. There we go. It's away. It's been ticked. Okay. There we are. It's live. Yes, give me pure strength mints. That I attacked. There we go. You can look at that to your heart's content. Right, it's to be honest, it's later than it should be. It's later than I meant to go on. So let's go to bed. Hope everyone's enjoyed the big lads. Can you watch the pig video again? Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about the pig video. Yeah, I've still got the tab open. Yeah, let's finish off with the pig video. If anyone missed this earlier, you'll enjoy the pig video. This is just to give some context, actually. And I'm not sure if this is context, but up here, this is a Pobot that Bread Santa's made us. Oh, there it is. That's perfect. That's perfect. And It's based on this pig. What were the chances of that happening?
I found this pig about 25 years ago,
Yeah,
and I
that's
found
good.
it in an antique junk shop and collectibles, and I had to have it. Just couldn't resist.
And what did you pay for it?
It was around $200.
$200.
Which was a lot of money for me 25 years ago. But I thought to myself, it's really a unique object, and I had never seen anything like it.
Well, nothing is unique
It's on the island,
in our
yeah.
business, but sometimes
Unusual.
you see something you've never seen before.
Right.
And I must say, I've never seen this before. It's generically a pull toy.
Right.
Cast iron wheels and probably made in Germany.
Okay.
Probably made around 1895 to 1910. Most pull toys you see from Germany are like horses.
Right.
They're about this big, little wooden platforms. Right. Sometimes a lamb. Lambs are very popular.
Right.
Goats are very, very popular. You
Goats,
seldom see
very, very
pigs.
popular.
And you seldom see platform toys this big.
Right.
So, I mean, this is really exciting. Plus, you seldom find them so cute and so animated.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him, and you see his mouth go. I mean, this guy is real and so animated.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him, and you see his
Listen
mouth
to
go.
him.
Here. Yeah, listen to him, and you...
Right.
Plus, you seldom find them so cute and so animated.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him. And yeah, animated.
Right.
So, push him over here. Yeah, listen to him, and you see his mouth go. I mean, this guy is really a little charmer. Glass eyes,
It's really a
painted
little
paper
charmer.
mache, snout, and teeth. It's got this incredible action and just absolute charm. My hunch is at auction, this could easily bring $2,000 to $2,500.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I think he's just a winner. Thanks for bringing him in.
Oh, thank you. No, I really appreciate it.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't want to watch childhood favourites of Antiques Roadshow. Okay, right, let's go to bed. Let's find someone to rate. Hello, BLM Bandit. We just watched Pure Strength. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good to send Yuko to Anglesey. He'll like it there. Let's go here. Okay, thanks everyone. If anyone isn't already and does want to, you can always join the Discord. Or sub to the channel. Get Amazon Prime. Watch Sex Lives of the Potato Men. I mean, do what you want. I'll probably do an art stream tomorrow afternoon. That's probably what will happen tomorrow. There'll be more Big Lads next month. Probably Pure Strength 1990. Yeah, it is called Pete Picks, and that is more accurate than calling it an art stream, isn't it? Now I think about it. Okay, let's retract this pig. Oh, it's moving into me. Pork. Okay. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the Big Lads. Sorry we nearly saw a murder. I didn't know that was going to happen. Also, sorry if anyone saw any breasts. I didn't mean that to happen. Apart from the times when I replayed it. Anyway. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so, sorry. So, yeah, SFT. Anyway, bye everyone. Enjoy the raid. Don't tell them about the tits. Okay. Also, goodbye to anyone who's watching on the VOD. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, sorry if you were offended by either the attempted murder or the breaths that he did see. I'll see you in the next stream. Right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.